So the good news is you lost your exhaustion.
I love that for me.
The bad news is that last time you
Bad
were
news
here, in no particular order, yous almost killed a giant who started crying like a baby. Yous then ritualistically slaughtered old age pensioners, and allowed them to be butchered, to be cannibalized. Love that for yous.
Love that for us.
You then climbed a mountain and almost died, but didn't. You then sat in a room alone with each other's company, and slowly but surely people went missing from said company. Two of yous, Nabra and Adair, both got indefinite madness.
Right.
I forgot about that.
I remember what mine is.
Yeah, nothing's changed for you, buddy.
Nothing's changed for me. I mean, yeah, but yeah, you know.
Now it's not so much, oh, I will divvy this out between the people. It's, I will take this for myself now. But yeah, he is now here in Grimskalle, the giant snowflake of tests, if you will. After having just completed the test of isolation.
Mm-hmm.
The floor is yours.
Oh shit.
Okay. Do we get any like note whether we pass the test or not, or you know, is it just I don't know. How do we know we passed them or not?
You could always
Because
ask the Tomb Guardian there.
You were given an objective by the people.
Mm-hmm.
Did you complete their objective?
So in the test of isolation, we were told to protect the camp.
Keep watch over the camp.
At least one of us was around to watch it. Yeah.
Mostly me.
No, the final check that was required to pass was survival 22. Brynhild got an 8.
Ah, fun.
So you've made it to the end. You know. But you know, it's like marking all. It's like doing a multiple choice test. You know, you filled in all the boxes, but the passing grade was 50%.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got one more to try. We need to try. Can we retry any?
Nah, he said it's only a one try thing, so we failed it. Let's go ask the walrus if he knows what these tests are even for.
The walrus is he?
The walrus.
Keeps
Hey,
skirting
Mr.
around.
Walrus. Do you know what
Yar.
Do you know what the Frostmaiden uses these tests for? Even
I have no idea what they're used for, but they each encompass something that she holds near and dear to her heart. Cruelty, isolation, and they've got other names. Endurance and preservation. He's from Appalachia now.
Okay.
I'll pick an accent that works for this guy eventually, but by then it'll be too late. I will say, I am impressed. You got this far. Alive.
Yeah.
Burly.
Oh, did he just remind us what did he just tell us? I'm sorry, did he just tell us what the last one was?
I think he's already figured that out.
Because we didn't know. No, we didn't. I mean, it was on a thing. It was on the thing that you showed us in there, like in general chat. But like that's metagaming, so we wouldn't know that. But he just said preservation.
Cool.
That's fun. Okay. Okay. Fun.
I'm gonna quickly remove permissions. Real quick remove. Oh, okay, already done that. Cool. Then double check here. Be safe. Right, yeah. The only permissions are Adair and Fergus.
So we've gone to. We're not doing this last. Oh well, Adair has gone from. I'm not doing this last test because I'm way too tired. So to let's do this last test. Yeah, guys, let's go. There's something about I'm one exhaustion level away from death that makes me not want to do anything.
I respect that.
Oh, what? Oh, that's why.
So,
Oh, just the foundry had to be reloaded. None of the images were loading. That means it
happens
locks
to
in.
me as
Like, oh,
well.
not here. Side settings.
Don't worry,
Well,
it's just
Obsidian.
We doing it?
How do you feel about preservation?
Preservation.
I remember her saying she didn't like isolation.
Oh, Obsidia, they're remembering things about you. Don't commit a crime. They're remembering
It's,
things.
Like I always remember that RJ's character ate some people. He's going. Adair's gonna use that to like. It's like the lowest moment. You've ate people before, and you have a problem with this.
You can't shame someone who so proudly put it out there. Right. He very proudly announced that he ate those people, like...
Yeah, he didn't have to tell us. It's not like he knew he was from the crew.
He was just like, yep, I ate these people, and everybody was like, oh! I have no negative feelings about this.
There was something that happened in like a previous game that I was playing with you, and I don't remember exactly what it was. I think it was Dungeon of the Mad Mage, if not the Descendants of Avernus. And my character did something, and like you kept going, like in every for like the next 4 or 5 sessions. I'm surprised that the party hasn't talked about the thing that Jalen has done yet. Oh, it was like, what game was that?
That could have been either of them.
Yeah,
That could have been
Not recall.
either of them.
like I'm surprised the party hasn't like Lou wasn't a bad character, so I doubt it was him. It was probably my time wizard. No, she was necromancy in the thing.
Yeah, the one that.
Yeah, I don't even know. But it was like I'm surprised that the party hasn't talked about this yet. Mm-mm. Anyway,
I'm just saying. It's a common thing throughout all these games where someone goes, ah, yeah, this is the best choice. And everybody was, yeah, that does seem to be the best choice. Yeah, you're right. Crazy one-armed guy who's eating a baby and has demolished half of the party so far. That is a great idea, and I will not insight check anything you say.
I didn't eat any babies. I want to put that out there right now.
To be fair, like if Homelander popped down in front of me and started telling me what to do, I'm not going to disagree with Captain Laserbeam's rise.
4 of you stand in front of this door.
It should be the Irvation door. Open sesame. Let's walk on in.
Hally ho, my friends.
I like how the
First thing that
tokens
can
can stack up now. One of us dies.
Again, what's the
Roll
worst
for
that can
initiative.
happen to me?
That can happen to you.
I'm
Well,
noticing that Ricky isn't in the server yet, so I'm going to ask Ricky very outright, would you be going into the next test with them?
Yes. Yes, I am. I'm loading in right now. My PC is just
I can hear it in the background.
playing like dial-up.
You know, Obsidian, I'm surprised that you're not a fallen Asimar.
Be nice to my poor baby.
Yeah.
I'm surprised your wings are still white and not bone.
So, fun thing is, this is 2024 rules, where I can choose which flavor of Celestial Revelation I get. So I don't have, there's no Fallen SMR anymore, it's just SMR.
There's really no fallen Asimar anymore?
Not statistically, no.
Oh,
You would-
wow.
You would specifically need to put that limitation upon yourself.
Like, raw, mechanically, there's no more Fallen SMR. It's just SMR that you can pick from the different thingies.
They really gamified their mechanics.
Yeah, they didn't. They took away all the flavor.
You could be a fallen Asimar, and you could say to your DM, like, hey, I want to be a protector Asimar after all this. I want a character arc where I literally fucking change, and the DM be like, good shit. Now it's just, I want my wings. I'm gonna dip my wings.
I mean, you can still do that character arc, like, hey, I'm leaning towards your critical strike, but you don't have to like change your mechanics to do it. That's the main thing.
Wasn't it like always what your like deity type parent was what you are?
No.
No, it was never that.
Nope, it was you were born, and you were born, and you would technically have been like the neutral type, because, you know, babies aren't exactly born evil or good, and then you more than likely would have, in your development, turned to one, and then that one could have changed. Like, you could have been the good guy with all the cool wings, and then, like, you know, I don't know, been flying over a city one day and decided to shit on someone's house.
Clearly, you've never seen a tiefling baby.
Sorry,
Tieflings are born tieflings?
Yes. Tieflings
Yes.
can be born tieflings.
Maybe I mixed up tiefling with Asimar, because I think, isn't it like somebody in your bloodline made a deal with the devil and now their children are tieflings?
That's one way of becoming a tiefling, yes.
Yeah. You'd be a
Oh,
proud
fuck
lineage of elves, and now you're just a tiefling.
Spits on the ground.
So,
That could be a dare story.
you
What's
stand here in front of a door.
I do. I open said door.
Oh wait, shit, this isn't isolation.
No, this should be observation.
Doth the lady open the door?
Yeah, sure. One sec. Door's locked.
No, you just weren't close enough, buddy.
Oh, I had Fergus as my main token for some reason.
As you open the door once more, you are once again whisked away as the surroundings vanish in a flurry of snow and ice. When your vision clears, you find yourself on the edge of a camp under clear skies. The fires in this camp are out. The only sound you hear is the flapping of the tents as the wind hits them. Closer examination reveals dozens of corpses half buried in snowdrift. It becomes clear that a massacre took place here. You hear the squawking of buzzards coming from the middle of the camp. You see a half-dozen vultures picking at 2 bodies outside of one of the larger camps. You see the banner of this camp. It's the head of a wolf.
So the camp is pretty much decimated.
Yep. Let me just really quickly.
Oh
my god, this camp.
We were in this camp already. Was it like
What was the name of this?
Listen, right? They only gave me one map.
Right? Hey, it's okay, we understand.
So it's just another tribe, but like, you know.
Another camp of Regard. I was about to say Regard ruffians for some reason, which isn't right. Regard nomads.
Ragged.
Regard, yeah, Regard.
Isn't that the Red Band Ruffians?
I was mixing up, yep.
Ribbit.
What was
So
the
there
name
must-
of this trial?
Preservation.
Preservation.
So since this camp is there has to be somebody here to give us a trial. So what Adair is gonna do is look for survivors.
Yep. We wanna do the same.
Preservation will also mean that we need to survive camp.
But there's always been like somebody who has like.
Allow me to.
There's always been a
Yes.
person. There has to be a person. There's no like outline to what we're doing if there's nobody to say what the quest is, right?
So, Derby giant vultures. I'm gonna request stealth from everybody that moves in any direction towards a vulture.
That's 20, let's go.
Nice. Roll for initiative.
Good
JK.
motherfucker, nobody likes you.
I won't hide from the giant vultures. I'll probably just kill them.
It's
I
more so
mean,
just
if you
not to
hide-
draw their eye, is they are like ripping apart bodies.
Oh, okay, you want a self check?
Do I have
Gotcha.
telepathy? Or is it a different character?
Yeah.
No, that's the other two.
It actively has disadvantage.
Okay.
Go majority pass as you all hear the vultures just squawking and eating for the most part. They seem to wander around and like rip parts of tents and like pull out bodies from the inside.
Yeah. Well, so
Could
move in.
Ruby, can you?
Could I try to see if they're a threat to us or if they're just like feasting on the deceased?
You can insight. Yeah, insight check the birds. Bad and nickel for every time I said that.
Inside. That's very mediocre.
It's really hard to tell what birds are thinking, but right now they look hungry. They are mostly preoccupied with the food. You know, you can get closer at your own peril and see, I suppose.
Can I use my detect thought?
Sure, that works too.
Yeah, Detect Thoughts has a range if you want to pop that shit out.
I was gonna say, can I message like somebody and look at their what do we think?
We're still looking for. We're still looking for any survivors, or at least I am. I'll start calling out, "Hello, is anyone here? We are, what should we call ourselves? For now, we can say the Ice Maiden sent us to help. Is anyone here? Hello, hello?" Just really loud.
Ricky, on your sheet you actually have the spell Detect Thoughts.
Oh,
I
did I
do.
not do it right?
I do. Let's cast that instead if no one calls out, I guess.
I say I want to dare.
Oh, no. He does, not me. I don't have it anymore.
Yes, I said Ricky.
Yeah, you're right.
Me when listening.
Let's see, you sense the presence from thoughts. So, within 30 foot of yourself, I would imagine that's going to be a 30-foot radius, if I read that correctly.
Yes.
So, within this here radius, Tricky Ricky, you hear the thoughts. Go away. Baby, go away, go away. Go away, baby. Racing. You know that everybody in your party around you is not having thoughts like that. Which means within 30 foot of yourself, there is a someone.
Adair, I think we've got a live one. They're super panicked and distressed, but they're definitely within 30 feet of us.
No, that works because there's only two tents within 30 feet of us. So it's either the really big one or the small one. So I'll look in the big one first. I'll like open it up, say hello.
In the big tent.
In the beginning.
In the beginning.
In the meaning.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen,
Such a meme.
adults. Functioning,
Barely.
well-balanced adults.
Well.
There's a lot of asterisks in places, but, you know. See, we are in this part here. We are on this part here. And I'm gonna scroll us down. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. There we go. As you look in to the tent, you see a small boy in a terrible state of shock. He looks panicked, standing still. In his arms, he has a small toy. And they look like this.
They.
The book says him, but the art says no.
The art says he, they, she.
The art says to be confirmed. TBC. But you see the child. The child has no token, ladies and gentlemen, so I will just throw a commoner right there.
Fireball.
And then I will very quickly delete the walls and change them to something a bit more DM friendly. behind solid walls. That way when you go inside, I can spawn shit. Shh, don't tell my players. What? A child.
Okay, a child. Okay, I'm just making sure that we all figured out.
I know what's worse than a rapist.
A child. No.
Adair kind of hates that he kind of looks so sinister, so he's gonna call over Brunhild.
I also hate a child.
Here.
If I got approached by some huge white devil after my entire village got slaughtered, I would not be inclined to trust him. But if it's a smaller dwarven woman, I might.
Be fair,
So
if I were approached by a tall white man as well, I'd be scared.
Yeah.
It's a small white man.
No.
Small white woman with a beard.
You walk out
Maybe
the room as you speak to the child. He refuses to speak. Just kind of stands there with like the jaw going at 60 FPS, just up and down, up and down. Just doesn't look like he's chattering. Looks more like the epiphany of it's seen some shit. You know, PTSD type deal here, by the looks of it, from what you can gather.
Are you alright? Do you need any healing?
He just stares at you with that 1,000-yard stare, just chittering away.
Yeah, he's scared. He's scared shitless. What do John? What do EMTs and fire rescue do if you find a kid scared shitless in the forest somewhere?
Fireball.
Give
No,
them some more.
you have like candy on deck for shit like that.
Yeah, let's start offering the kid candy.
Hey,
I don't know, man.
Something.
Something to calm him down. I don't do, you know.
Let's let the professional handle it. John, you were saying? You're a bit quiet, by the way, so I do apologise. I've actually got up at 200 as well.
Oh, that's alright. Get down on their level and, don't be imposing over top of them. Speak calmly, reassuringly, non-threatening. Keep your distance till they show any signs of trust.
Does this look non-threatening to you?
How does not threatening as I am?
Adair didn't even enter the tent. Adair didn't even enter the tent. He just saw him and immediately called for Brunhild. Adair looks sinister.
The one holding the the boy, girl, child.
Are you able to what? Sorry.
The one here, the icon holding the mug of beer, is that the child?
That there is the child. Yes. Despite the fact they put the name in bold, which would indicate that there is a token or a stat block associated with it. No.
Could I minor illusion a teddy bear into my hands?
Yeah. You can do that. As Balthazar approaches from one side and you guys in the others, Brunhild grabs a blanket.
Yeah, maybe not everyone at once.
Brunhild grabs a blanket, Obsidian minor illusions, a teddy bear. Man,
I'm out of here.
Adair gets the keys to the white van.
Hey there, little guy. Sun's getting real low.
Dragonborn outside.
He's round the corner. He knows it's good for him.
I'm going to very calmly hands out an unthreatening. Speak to the child in their mind.
Oh yes, just fuck with their mind while you're at it.
We're friends. Can you tell us what happened?
This poor child is getting.
She doesn't seem to be able to speak verbally, so we'll try breaking through her.
Here, just it's almost like fear as they just kind of mutter out a single word: massacre.
Oh no shit.
I see. Do you know who or what did this to your tribe? Was it another tribe? Or was it a monster?
As you say this, use on front, just kind of sees, like, as he says, another, you see, like, the eyes widen whilst you don't hear what's being said. I would say you are aware when Balthazar is speaking using the mindfucky wucky shit. You see in the kid's eyes as something seems to strike a chord. As for what
would I still be privy to his thoughts?
Yeah.
Does last for a minute, yeah. I will say, however, what you get is not words, but images. Flashes of brutality and barbarism from within. It seems that brother slaughtered brother and sister slaughtered sister. There's the images that you are seeing, and everybody is wearing the same clothes. You are familiar with the tribes now. That you are aware. All the tribes wear different colours and have a different colour to their heraldry, shall we say.
Oh, that works.
I asked, did your tribe go mad and turn on itself?
You see the flashes of... God damn it, D&D Beyond, fuck you. You see the flashes of a face. And as soon as I get the face from Appendix C, I will let you know immediately what that face looks like, ladies and gentlemen.
The face of Bo.
Don't you?
Much appreciated.
Why is there so many things at the beginning of this fucking alphabet? God, we're just at the Dwegar. Fuck. Oh, it's such a
We
cute
call
little
those
fox.
letters.
Fuck you.
I can't turn it off.
That's awful.
I'll cry.
Do it, the
Oh, and of course, it's not in like just normal alphabetical order. No, it has to be in the order of something else. Because what? Why is there a stat block for a mimic? We already know what a mimic looks like.
It's good to have.
You know, just in case you find a pet one somewhere.
Right. Tribe of the tiger, tribe of the wolf. This is technically tribe of the wolf. So, let's check here. Okay. Sweet. Are there more images? Alright, this is like a... Yeah, This is like a group shot, okay? So do be warned. Oh, nice. I swear, D&D Beyond, if you just give me a fucking list. There we go. Seal. Oh, okay. Just remove the image. Sure, by all means. Nope, never mind. Here it is.
You're welcome. Oh.
Is the one dressed like a wolf? Funnily enough. It'd be the
So number 3.
number 3, yeah.
I want it that way.
Mm.
Oh, I need grass.
Well, you do live in the Dutchland, the Holland land. You know the words I'm looking for. It's legal there.
Oh, fuck you. God, I wish. No.
You hear the wind blow. Then up in the distance, you hear a singular lone. You immediately watch as the kid pisses themselves.
Mm.
Oh my god, furries.
Said, okay, it's okay. We'll protect you.
Wait, can I use... Don't I have a stat? Oh, fuck, I need to keep my characters. Is this the one with the broom? Like the staff of prestidigitation?
No. That is Amber.
Oh, that's Amber. Okay, cool.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So does that sound? Is that who did this? Are they coming back?
Show on the teddy bear where they touched you.
Totally generic image. Nice. You watch as the snow starts to fall once more. I was going to turn off all these damn lights. God. God, if only there were a fucking button to make this quicker. There we go. As the snow picks up again, you hear the phrase from the child. Singular word. Word. Vengeance.
Why am I afraid this child is gonna turn on us?
Then immediately puts on a black suit and starts beating up mentally handicapped people.
Oh my god, I love Wolfman. My favorite.
Do I feel like they want vengeance, or someone wants vengeance against them? What does she mean by that one
Maybe
word?
it was what caused the murder being vengeance.
They want vengeance. Vengeance? Vengeance.
Vengeance?
Yes. I am too join vengeance.
I'm a big fan of the vengeance.
I am vengeance.
That owl, does that mean they're coming back?
Thanks, Seagull. As you're gonna say this, the kid seems to just be lost at this point in their own head. You see that there is a will to do something. There is a want for something, but an inability to achieve said something.
Okay.
What does the tech thoughts give us? Or has it been a minute already?
Been a minute by that point.
Okay.
I look at the others and I say, we may be in for a fight soon.
Could everybody be so nice? So beautifully nice. And no, I do not want you to though. Could y'all make... Okay, so I'm just gonna say a D20 was rolled there. These all make perception checks.
Okay, there we go.
Perception check.
Very well.
I love having to wait 35 business days to know what I actually need to roll.
22.
25, 20.
I see everything.
8. Nice one, Brunhild.
Start to know
With the 11.
you're nothing but players in a game.
I tried. I tried.
Use. Don't see or hear anything.
Nothing?
Okay.
Nothing.
So we're blind and deaf?
No, so
Yeah.
25 just doesn't cut it.
25?
I'm sorry, pause. What?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we don't have somebody in our group that can roll a 30 on stealth.
When I said a D20 was rolled, it's because I accidentally rolled a perception. Perception is 1 point higher than perception is 1 point lower than the stealth roll, and it was a nat 20. And it just so happens that nat 20 would be higher than 25.
Wow.
I kind of just want to start blasting these giant eagles.
Yeah, I've been itching.
I might just do it.
Let me
And for no reason at all, he started blasting. Because if he's the last survivor of this clan, preservation might be to keep him alive.
Yeah, I think we got to keep him alive.
So I'm saying, let me bring Fergus a little bit closer because he should be with the group anyway.
I'm down to clown. I've been waiting for y'all to attack one so I could launch some Eldritch Blast at him. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I absolutely love how this whole part is. We'll be very diplomatic about it, but the very second someone starts blasting, I'm just saying, the very second.
Because I think Fergus can take hits for people. So I'm gonna have him be the closest to the child. I'm assuming he has like a commoner like stat block. He has to. This test has to be really fucking easy to fail, so I don't want to take any chances.
To be fair though, that's very Fergus. I'll stand and be a meat shield for the boy. Like,
there's a thing called interception. What do you expect me to do?
Let me just remove all of the other tokens, because whilst they are invisible, when you walk over invisible tokens, it does then causes issues.
It causes issues on your side.
But
how many invisible tokens did you have to get rid of there, boss?
Since we have talked about it, Adair will start blasting as soon as Scottish is ready.
So 38 invisible tokens I just had to quickly get rid of.
38?
Jesus.
Yeah, it's all the commoner token, or the whatever, the Ziggy tokens.
The dead bodies?
Yeah, it's all these guys just up here in the corner.
Oh, wow.
Let me see.
I see your mass burial over there.
A mass grave. So
Where?
just top right hand side corner. Right hand side corner.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Yes. Beautiful.
Yep.
What I'll
So,
do real quick is for yourselves, I'll get these guys ready to roll into initiative.
Mhm.
You guys want to get there as well. And then just give me a moment.
This boy's gonna piss.
Oh fuck!
Go piss, boy.
My favorite
Yeah,
kind of combat.
I
With
quite
the bug.
remember Obsidian wiping out like 4 of these in like one move.
I tend to do that. Yes, I think if you can aggro them together, I can blow them up.
I mean, if they all are here close to us, we can just like, you know,
Actually, let me see if I can.
What's the range on your fireball?
it's a fireball, so it's like a 30-foot circle. Yeah.
Oh!
Obsidian can attack first. Hold on. Whoa. That's going on right there.
Oh, that's too funny.
Obsidian, would you like to do the the beginning of combat? Because all I could do is do a laser pistol to one. That's 3 deaths right there.
No, it's 4. It's 4.
That's 4?
It's 4.
We having fried chicken tonight?
Yeah, he said there were 6 of them. I actually looked up, can you eat vulture? Like whenever
they're
Obsidian killed
really
like 3
acidic.
before. Yeah. It said like their diet is really bad for people to eat.
Yeah.
I mean, like
That doesn't mean that you can't.
They also have like the most acidic stomach, like out of all the animals.
Yeah.
I believe, like something like that.
It's because they eat like dead things, you know?
Yeah.
That's why they warn people not to eat bear and moose and stuff, because parasites from their diet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they or
Listen up.
I think it's like either acidic or like base. But they eat undead, so they just kill shit like that. Well, it's like that.
I can't remember if it's a vulture or an eagle, but there's one that literally eats and digests bones, and I'm like,
Vulture.
oh, fuck that.
That sounds very much like a vulture thing.
Like, its whole ass diet is bones, not skin, not meat, fucking bones. Fuck that.
Is it? No, it's. What's the? There's this vulture that is like fucking massive. That I. Vulture species.
Apologies.
Oh no, it's like an. I don't remember which one it is.
Welcome back, sir.
Thank you kindly, honey. Let's say, let me roll all my NPCs. Nice.
So we had a question. Can the first move of the combat be a fireball to set it off?
Wow, that is
Ignore the circle that's in the middle of the map.
It's a very well placed fireball.
That's nothing. Just ignore that.
So whilst normally I would be like, sure. Adair said he was going first.
Yeah, I did say that.
So Adair, do you happen to have fireball in your repertoire?
No, I have lightning bolt, but I don't have fireball because Obsidian had fireball. I was like, why 2 fireballs?
Why 2 fireballs? Because you can never have enough fireball.
Yeah, you're right.
What a silly question to ask. So what would you like to cast instead of a fireball?
Nothing right now. I'd literally just shoot them.
You
Just a
grab
few.
the blicky?
Well, isn't it Balthazar's turn?
Well, Jalen, Adair was about to start this off.
Yeah, it was a surprise.
So
thing.
he was the initiator of this, so he'll take that and then we'll go to Balthazar and we'll start running down again.
Yeah.
2,
Okay.
So,
3,
you.
4, 5.
It was
Well,
5.
5 shall miss. Let me find us something real fun to play in the background. For all of those who may have some issues, if you would please like to divert your attention to YouTube, please look up 10-hour Subway Surfers and just keep track of what's going on at home.
Okay. You're like slightly targeted, but I respect it.
Balthazar.
So we did not hear anything coming.
No. But you did just hear no. Followed by whatever noise vultures make.
Oh. I'm gonna come down here. Ew. I guess I can attack one of them, just try to get rid of these bastards.
Yeah.
Why not? Let's just go with this one here. Closest.
He's right there. 24 for 6 will hit. 12 for 4 will also hit, funnily enough. Did anything else your turn?
Nope. No sneak attack, so...
Then we go for a total of... That's 12 damage, right? That's 12 damage. No, that's 10 damage. So you throw the two blades at... or whatever noise vultures make. I don't know. Do you have anything else with your turn?
Nope.
Okay. Then I'll move us over. Big brother, this is Oscar Mike. Danger close.
Danger close, copy.
Fire it well.
Oopsie, I just quickly close her eyes, and out of the campfire, a just massive orb of fire appears. Now, why isn't that the same size? Why is that 20 foot? Am I stupid? I'm stupid. That's amazing. So cancel the fireball. Because it's not 30, it's 20, and I.
20 foot diameter or radius?
It's a 20 foot radius.
20 foot radius. Okay, never mind. 20 feet
Yeah.
across.
So I did this stupid, so that doesn't work. Let me get back my thing.
20 foot radius.
Yeah, I only able to get 2, so we're just gonna on the nearest one. I'm gonna go pew. And then go. Actually, don't I? What's my flavor?
Radius
Fire,
40
right?
foot diameter.
Yes, I'm a fire flavor. Plus a 2 damage because I am fire flavored, so that's there.
On which one?
The closest one. Targeting.
13 plus 2 for 15?
Yes, the plus 2 is because I'm a comic fire source, like comic ancestral fire. Is it 2? No, it's 4. I'm silly.
Do you do plus 2 damage normally, or did you have to add that separately?
I did that separately.
So then 13, 15 total damage?
Yes, I think. What is the thing that does that? For comic source, does it tell me here? Please tell me that it tells me here. Elemental affinity. Yeah. Yep. So that does 15 damage.
Hold on. So, if you roll the same number on 2 or more of the d8s, the orb leaps to a different target of your choice within 30 foot. You get 2 4s there.
What? Hold on. The new target to make a new damage roll. So I just...
You just pick another target within 30 foot. So
and I don't consume a spell slot.
So any of the vultures right here.
Plus 4, normal.
Do you need to make another attack roll?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. It can't leap again unless you cast a spell with
make an attack roll against your target and make a new damage roll. Basically you cast it again as it jumps over. I don't know why they buffed an already really powerful.
But it can't unless it's higher than level 2. Level 1 does not only jump once.
No, it can Alpha, it can leap once, it can't leap twice unless you upcast it.
Well, I'm just checking here. I asked if you had to make another attack roll because I didn't read that part because I was too busy with the. Ooh, we get the free reroll.
Yes, so I do another 26 to the second target.
And the second target is
the one in the back here.
26.
Yes.
As you fire off that orb, and as it burns up the second, leaps over to the next one, you just hear that as it just straight up fucking dies, yo.
Hee whoopsies.
Nice.
Did it else your turn?
I move into the tent.
Okay. This fugger here
What now?
will fly on over Beulah's a big like a, and as it does, sees our boy Adair, and will say to Adair, "Damn, honey, you look good. Let me smack a bitch." A 12 for 9 will miss, but a 19 to hit for 13.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. What the hell are you apparently concentrating on, I wonder?
Nothing.
Guidance. Don't worry. You take a smack, it's all good. This one here will try to get in, realizes that it can't. And so, in the spirit of all that is good with the world, Brynhild, even or odd?
Yeah. Odd.
Sadly, Brynhild, it was even. An 18 for 7.
Mhm. Yep.
I'll knock that off. The second attack, an 11, will miss. Oh
Yay.
dear, oh dear.
Fun. Okay. Zoom in a little bit. Going to attack this one right in front of me.
Yeah. He has a wife, you know.
One. Don't care. And then he gets the green flame blade.
So he gets a standard 4 on the 12 for 4 to hit. And then,
Oh, that was a nat 20.
yeah, a nat 20. So he meets his demise to the Shadowfell.
The fire's gonna jump over to this other one and right below him.
And he takes 12
Yeah, just quick
fire. And it also kills him.
Fun.
Anything else?
Those were my 2 attacks. I'll move. No, that's it.
Brynhild.
Hey. I will. Grab something.
What?
Yeah, let's go for Toll the Dead. Was it already damaged or is it still?
The one next to you is already damaged, yeah. He saves on a 17. A very wise vulture. Did anything else your turn?
Let's see. That's me.
Okay. This Yant Vulture will fly on over, comes down, looks at our boy Narwhal as he's right there, thinks, I've never tried blue before. And for such horrible jokes, we'll get a nat 1 and an 11, both of which will miss. And then we walk on over to Fergus.
Fergus is just gonna put his shield up and prepare his turn for anything that he might meet inside the tent. And that's it for Fergus.
Okay.
He's just gonna ready in action.
Fergus meets Obsidia inside the tent. Does she get her skull bashed in, or do we need to take this to another website?
What?
The giant vulture here comes yumping on down. Goodness gracious. Let's play Price is Right rules. Closest without going over. Adair, Balthazar, and Brynhild. On a D20, closest without going over.
So roll a d20.
No. Just give me a number between that. Between 1 and 20.
5.
13, 5.
7.
7. So, sadly, you all went over the 3. So, we'll still play with the closest rule. But we'll split it between Brynhild and Adair. So, Brynhild gets the beak, Adair gets the claws. Funnily enough, 7 for both attacks will miss as it lunges in and tries to kick back. Not so much. Meanwhile, out there in the frozen tundra. Barbara.
Nah, bro.
Well, you know me, friend. I'm just gonna chuck a couple of good old Eldritch Blasts.
They will be at disadvantage there.
What the?
What?
I look away for 2 seconds to ponder the thoughts of the universe, and I get surrounded by these big ugly birds.
Don't worry, there's a guy in a trash can that people are feeding cookies to, and there's a little red guy who's saying that rocks aren't pets.
Rocks aren't pets?
Hello, Rocco.
You're up now, bro. Fuck shit up, boy.
You said they're at disadvantage?
Yeah, if you're making Eldritch Blast attacks, they will be at disadvantage.
That's control, correct?
Correct, Mundo.
Chuck 1.
17 for 9 sends this guy packing.
Ka-chow!
For whomst does the Eldritch Blast toll?
The guy right here in front of me.
Okay. Very low AC, ladies and gentlemen, as you fire off the 2 Eldritch Blast beams as one destroys one bird, just plump of feathers. This other one not looking too good all of a sudden. Did anything else return?
No, sir, that's it for me.
Balthazar. We all had that discussion about eating vultures. But if you could eat vultures, you know, there'd be plenty of dinners here.
Let's make more. This asshole right in front of us. Might as well.
An 11 for 9 will hit.
Let's go ahead and do this while we're at it. See if that'll.
I will not lie when I say man just outright fucking kills it. Just it's gone. Its entire health in one attack.
And sneak out here. Oh, we got one more target. Bing bang, miss.
So close. About 7 does not cut it. Did anything else return?
Hang right there. Keep an eye out on our backside while we concentrate on that bird.
Syria, you can see the shadows. Kinda. You can hear it as well.
I'll step out. Oh. Wait, where do I hear the
It
sounds?
was like fucking directly next to you, within 10 foot, straight through the tent.
There. So I'll step here, there we go, and then go pew pew with my Sorcerer's Bursto
13 hits.
plus 4. Oh my
Oh,
god.
it exploded.
Yep.
20 damage. Sends this fucker elsewhere.
Yeah, so I have realized what a absolute damage unit I've become.
Did anything else with your turn?
Do you mean
Don't
they
even
have
bother.
sorcerer spells? I feel like slight feeling. I know. Is there anything else? Are there any more KFC birds around?
You do not see any more of the good old Luskin fried vultures, no.
Then I'm gonna end my turn. Yeah.
Okay. Adair.
Oh dear. Okay.
Oh dear.
The
Adair's
boss
gonna
music's
step.
still playing in your head. What the fuck?
Yeah, sadly.
Damn, if only there was like a stealth check we didn't know about.
I can't move.
You should be able to. It might just be because of the cornering you're trying to do. No, you should be able to. You should be able to move like here and here.
I'm dumb. Okay, no. I'm dumb. Don't worry about it.
We know.
Did we kill all the vultures?
There seem to be no more vultures.
We don't know.
But
How many
again, there's a
dead
lot
vulture
of
bodies on the
tents. There's a lot of tents and there's a lot of blood, and you just keep adding to it.
You could say this fight is pretty intense.
Yeah. We saw 6 vultures coming in, and we killed 6 vultures. So what else is in an initiative?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Anyway, wish you else your turn.
I will cast. I would love to do it emanating from me, but I don't want my party members to get caught up in it. So I will save my turn. Lightning? Nah, I'll just save my turn.
Okay.
And let it
I'm
pass
ready
on.
in action, or
Yeah, I could, but
God gave you cantrips.
God did give me cantrips. Yeah,
I
I'll
allowed
ready
you to
fight.
take cantrips. Brynhild.
Oh lord.
God also puts the male G-spot in the butt for a reason.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, probably that reason to be fair. Brynhild.
Rock and roll?
Fuck your hole, you mean?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Being nice.
I'm gonna hold
Scanning for me.
Starry Wisp just in case something comes.
I bet.
That is hostile towards us.
It's the Fergus-turn.
Fergus is going to cast. What's that shield thing that he can do? Shield of Faith on the kid.
Okay, Shield of Faith is +2 at the kid's AC.
Correct.
Whatever. There we go.
There you go, Commoner. You now have you're now the most buff Commoner out there with a AC of 12. Such a buff Commoner.
At least it's not 10.
Then it knows your turn.
Nah, that's it for right now.
Alright. So, my boy! Ooh. Just,
There's no perceivable threats right now, right? Like,
there's no perceivable threats unless you wish to do a perception check at any point using your action.
yes, I do.
Unless you want to become a perceivable threat.
There are no perceivable threats.
So what's the kid's dex? Just asking for her friends.
Alright,
Did it roll over a 15?
hey, yeah, I guess that's me then.
Okay. Balthazar. Someone lost
Hey.
concentration on something and I don't know what.
See anything here? I'm gonna.
That is
Ooh,
probably
okay.
Shield of Faith. Replacing concentration for somebody.
Don't see anything over here. I sense any. Oh, let's do a perception check. What the heck? See if I can find any.
Heard something. But maybe it was the wind. as you moved in the opposite direction, you could hear some crunching coming from behind the tent. In the...
Like my side?
Like your side.
Which tent?
Coming from... Let me use the cone. The cone of shame coming from, like, this direction.
I spin around and say, I heard something coming from over there, and point in that direction, so they'll anybody can be prepared.
So you just hear, I heard something coming from there! No, move us over to Obsidia.
Wait, I'm confused by the cone. So it's
That's where that's the rough direction he's heard the noise come from.
Can I look around that direction?
With an action, you can certainly use a perception check.
You know, the snow is really getting into my eyes.
I'm snowblind, guys. That's what it is. Snowblind.
My long, black, luscious locks are blowing in my face.
All this fucking hair. I should have tied it back.
Oh, I'll be tying something back. Pause. I'm gonna go back to the entrance of the tent. Why do I only have 20 foot of movement? Or no, I'm an idiot. That's why. We're good. Alright, that's my turn.
Adair.
Don't see anything, guys.
He said he saw something. I mean, he heard something over here, so Adair's gonna start stepping.
With man's action, man can make a perception check.
Okie doke. Man make perception check. Man roll 7.
Wow!
Wow, back-to-back nat once.
You
You know that like image of Ralph Wiggum sitting in the bus going, I'm in danger! Man, so glad those weren't attacks, is all I'm saying. You've done anything else with your turn.
No, because I don't perceive a threat.
Brunhild, there's apparently a threat somewhere. Would you like to become the threat?
I'll try the perception as well, just to see if we roll 3 natural ones.
You thought that you heard something? Similar to Balthazar? Weren't too sure, and as he's pointed it out, you're like, did I?
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Did
Yeah,
I?
mhm.
It has to be one of those invisible wind things.
Oh my god, it's a
Efforts?
Dwagar.
But I would say for you, Brunhild, it was, you know.
Yep.
Something like that you heard somewhere in that direction. I love how I can use templates to be vague.
Well, with some deductive reasoning, you would be able to tell that they're in the tent because every other spot has been looked at between the cone and the circle. This is bullshit, I'm lying, don't listen to me.
Just trying to sound smart from my internet friends.
No, I'm just saying, nerd moments. Like, actually, you could deduct that this is possible.
So yeah, what doth you do, young dwarven one?
I'll...
Yo, what now?
This was a free action perception, right?
No. As I've said for everybody, you can make a perception check with your action as
Yep.
you are actively searching for something.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna point. Yeah, I heard something too over there.
Fergus still holding ready just in case.
Yeah, he's gonna stay by the kid's side.
Okay. My boy. Well, he sees what's going on.
Like, one of us could punch the kid and he dies.
Alright, you can make a perception check with your action if you wish.
So barbarian. Just be so
I did that one.
So
So instead, because my 16 wasn't as perceptive as I would have liked, Balthazar said he heard something, so I am going to, at disadvantage, hurl some Eldritch Blasts at whatever he said he heard.
He just said he heard something in a direction.
Yep, I'm going to chuck 2 Eldritch Blasts in that direction at disadvantage, correct?
oh my god, I found a police officer.
Well, accidents happen.
That's why I'm here.
He just
You're
rolled
gonna
the-
fire into a crowd of unarmed people.
That's what has happened.
He just hurls an Eldritch Blast right at me. Because I'm in that direction.
Freeze, LAPD! Oh, accidents happen, man. As you fire off both these Eldritch Blasts, just boom, you watch as they like rip through the tent. Adair's here, just looking round and just 2 Eldritch Blasts straight out the back of the tent.
Did I get anything?
The tent.
Almost me!
But I didn't? That's a plus?
Well, depends when you ask.
That's it for me.
First aid kits, yeah, they're a big plus.
Wait,
Balthazar.
I'm missing in what?
War crimes are as well.
Geneva suggestion.
Well, since I heard something coming from this, I suck. I can move very far. Alright, I don't see anything. Trying to come over and help.
What is this thing? A fucking assassin?
Freely, not freely, sorry, as action, man can make that perception check again. This is one of these DCs that constantly changes because you are just rolling against me.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's not fair. You have DM luck.
Yeah, not this time I don't.
We just gotta beat a nerd. It's not that hard.
As you, Balthazar, you look round, listen round as the wind flaps. You notice that in the tent there seems to be a wolf. And at first you think, oh, there's a wolf, and then it takes you a moment and you're like, oh, well, hold on. Wolves don't stand on all four, on two legs, no.
Hind legs.
And they also don't wield a crossbow.
Oh shit. I guess I point again and holler, in the tent.
Did it else your turn?
I've moved all I can move. I guess can I see him to attack him?
If you've got a bonus action to attack with,
I do have a bonus action attack.
doth thy bonus action allow you to attack without making a standard attack prior?
No, I don't believe so.
The moral gray area.
It does not. You need to make a standard attack prior to that. This is deemed as offhand.
I guess that's gonna know.
You still have your bonus action if you wish to, like, dash or such.
Yeah, I think I will dash. Back behind somebody a little sturdier than me, which I guess would be the closest would be Brynhilda. Thanks, babe.
Yes.
It's just like anything you can see. It's like, yes, she's only maybe like a centimeter or two taller. He's like, yep, this is cover.
That's my woman.
Obsidia.
Well, I guess number two.
Do I see the puppy?
Nar.
Huh?
Angles
see
are an
the-
important thing here.
Oh, so they're
Bill
not
Nye
in
the
tent
angle
yet.
guy.
They're not in the tent. They're in the
Okay.
tent.
What?
They're not in the tent. They're in the tent.
They're in this one.
Oh, in the other tent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I and Obsidia heard they're in the tent, so went inside the tent. I'm gonna ready an action Sorcerer's Burst for any bad puppies.
Okay.
Or if anybody looking hostile.
Okay, then I will move it over to Adair. Adair, I need to clarify. Are you looking hostile right now?
Very.
Okay, you're gonna wanna avoid this particular direction.
You're an asshole, you know it.
It's like the entrance to the tent right here.
Yeah. At this point here, I'll say you can see. This is like the world's most realistic looking token, by the way, and like it scares me.
Welcome back to Geralt of Rivia.
As this man stands there, he is just breathing heavily as he looks in your face and just.
He just howled at me?
He just howled at you, honey.
Oh my god, it's a furry!
I don't want to stand on him because I can't, turn in there. But okay, we're gonna slice this man up.
I also stab every furry I see.
Yeah. It's something that has to happen. How does this work again?
How does what work?
I'm just looking at Vampiric Touch. I'm wondering if this is a one thing or does it turn when I...
It's concentration based now, I believe.
Yeah, it is. Siphon life from others to heal wounds. Make a melee spell attack against one creature.
Steal their HP.
You gain hit points equal to half the amount of necrotic damage dealt. Until the spell ends, you can make the attack again on each of your turns as a magic action, targeting the same creature or a different one. So if I hit him, I can't take 2 attacks.
No, because it's a magic action. It's not an attack.
But I believe with that, if I'm maybe not mistaken, hopefully I am not, once you touch him, if you make contact, you can then just stay within range and just magically touch him?
You can make, it says you can make the attack again as a magic action.
Mm-hmm.
So it's letting you repeat the spell without burning the spell slot as long as you maintain the concentration. Go.
Yeah. So it's just like that every turn. So I won't die at least. Yeah, I'll cast it. Why not?
Yeah.
It's 3d6. Actually, higher level, 1d6 for every level higher than 3rd, so I'll cast it at 4th.
That hits. For 12.
And I'll take half as much of that back, so I'll take 6 hit points on myself.
There you go. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Brynhild. There is a man there.
Yeah.
He's a man.
He said, "Oh, Prince, puppy."
Well, you win some, you lose some. As you immediately, he just watches the tent just glows. Did I know so? Fergus.
I can't hear battle music anymore. That means, okay, there we go. He's just holding his turn there. There's no reason for it to come out. He's protecting child right now.
Okay, I mean, but it's like 1491 or something. He can come out if he wants. This guy here, with his amazing body, will, at advantage, attack Adair.
At advantage?
he will make all 3 of his sickle attacks at advantage.
At advantage.
Holy shit.
Adair,
Mm.
a 25 for 5 is the only one that's going to hit you. And I need a con save.
Gotcha.
You're
11.
good.
Okay. Yeah, I need a blade song, and I need a blade song now because I didn't know he 3 attacks. That's crazy.
And then he'll just make his way into the tent.
Can I?
Well, 3 opportunity attacks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely.
If he makes his way into the tent, I will just
Cry?
tent. Yeah.
I
just,
should
like,
be able.
Brynhild is short enough that it just shoots over.
I can do this against him, right? My magic attack.
Magic attack. No.
I can like rapier.
You can do a standard rapier attack, but you can't use any spells with it as you don't have Warcaster.
Gotcha. Okay.
You can still stab a bitch with a rapier.
Stabby stab.
Damn! 21 for 11 will hit. Then he does technically invoke Adair as well. Not Adair, Nabra.
Does that mean I can hit him with an Eldritch Blast since I do have Warcaster?
It does, but the Eldritch Blast would be at disadvantage. .24 for 12 will also hit. Look at this. Look at us taking our attack of opportunities in a nice and functioning order. Does he take 2 of those? I forget.
Oh, does he?
Ruby, you haven't touched grass in a while. You should know this. You take Warcaster.
Eldritch Blast is 2 beams per 1 cast, so yes.
Oh.
Well, that one misses. Thank God. Brynhild.
Damn.
Yeah. I'll put mace.
Yep. Nope.
Nope.
Balthazar.
Yep. Nope.
Yep. The 24 for 8 will hit a bitch. And like that, his turn is over. Nah, bruh. Look at
Well, you know what time it is.
that. 10 past 9.
Oh. Is that what time it is?
Court at my watch.
That's my favorite. Alright. Where's the closest bad guy at?
It depends on your definition of bad guy. For example, there's 3 bad guys around me, 2 at the south and 2 outside.
Where?
One bad guy. He's in the tent.
Ricky, he
Okay.
fucking walked past you. You attacked him and everything.
Yeah, but I didn't see which direction he went. I like blinked when he did it.
That is fantastic.
That is very Nabro, I promise.
It's fucking on brand.
Alright. So, advantage, disadvantage, or flat roll my Eldritch Blasts?
At this point in here, it's flat. $20 for 10 will hit. 18 for 8, total of 18 damage. Did it your turn?
Blade Ward's in action. Nope. That's it for me.
Balthazar, you are up, buddy.
Oh, brother.
This guy stinks.
Attack him, do I save the girl? Child.
Leave the trial.
Kill him.
I run in and grab the child. and drag him or her away.
Okay. Okay. So you drag the child. Now you, sir, you and your movement do invoke opportunity of attack from the big guy on yourself.
Okay.
A 9 for 4 will miss. So you do technically have half movement after passing the kid if you're grabbing the kid. So how much more foots do you get? 10. I would say you get like one more square. Pardon me, one more square movement in you.
There.
Do I have scissors? Is a great question.
I'll pop the scissors.
Oh my! Really? You want me just to open the dog's thing?
Oh.
God damn it! Got the tiniest little part of it, and then the rest of it's like, nah. There you go. I bet she does.
Yeah, what good are you if you can't open containers?
I'm gonna give her a
Can you give the child what? Sorry.
I'm gonna put her either in the same square as me or behind me.
Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see you spin the child around as you rush it to your van. Anything else? Then let's run on over to Obsidia, another member of the Proud White Van Society.
I tell him to grovel.
Spits in your face.
Kinky. I think that's the end of my turn.
Adair!
Adair's gonna run in and tell a funny joke. Where is it?
Come on, Jalen, give us a funny joke.
Tasha wasn't that funny. Her face just looked like that.
He turns around and spits in your face.
Good God!
He got a natural 18 and a natural 20 there, like... I don't know what to say, guys.
Yeah. At times like this, I wish I could snap my fingers and make them reroll the save. But I'm not that kind of wizard anymore. I'll end my turn right there.
Brynhild! Go on,
Now
make
what?
him make a save. You see what he's capable of.
Okay.
I was joking. Oh, Toll the Dead. He's just gonna go ahead and use his Indomitable feature to re-roll that.
Oh wow.
I want you guys to be aware that that is a thing that happened. Alright? He technically used a legendary on a cantrip. Just,
Succeed next time.
you know.
Does he
Okay,
feel
fair.
proud of himself?
Nope. Nope, he feels really dirty about that one.
Even if I indomitable.
Did it?
See, I was right for going. See, I was right for going on one for another. No, that's me.
This is what I get for tempting fate. It's Fergus' turn. Fergus time.
Going to
Fergus will in fact.
Fergus
Oh,
is
Fergus
here.
is here.
Fergus is here. Fergus sneezed. Fergus is going to do his best to ascertain the situation, see an enemy in front of him that's silvered in red, and trying to kill it.
Right, so
Fergus-
that is a man dressed as a wolf.
Well, you said what?
There's a man dressed as a wolf.
Yeah, hitting him is a hate crime.
He's gonna come back in with a ball pit and piss in it later.
Fergus with his clumsy comments against the I forget who that was before. Fergus has had enough of our furries, basically. Not RJ. RJ can't get it off. I will be trying to Divine Smite.
Okay. Divine Smite first requires you to heat. There we go. There it is. 24 for 14 plus a 10 on the Divine Smite for 24.
And I believe I can still do my second attack.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
My God.
It's 38.
Smack a bitch.
You give him smishes and smashes, and he is, like, not for it. He will immediately grab his crossbow from his back and shoot at the kid.
Oh, wow.
He's a kid. God, there's a kid?
An 11 just misses.
Oh, I'm so
Just
happy I
misses.
put that shit on him.
Just.
Somebody please make him drop his shit. Oh my God. Do I have a spell that makes people drop their shit?
God, if only his multi-attack was so much cooler. But it's not. Nah, bruh.
Yay! Well, you know what time it is.
I'm just gonna point this out now. This is
Arctua.
CR8. Ha. 14 will miss, sadly, sire. 17 for 13, however, won't as you fire off that Eldritch Blast in his direction. He's taking back shots like a bitch. Doing anything else with your turn?
Your mom's a hoe! Nope, that's it.
Speaking of hoes and mothers, Balthazar, any female conquest recently? Any mothers pining over a half-pint halfling recently?
Gentleman never tells.
Yeah, but you're a rogue. 8 for 6, she'll miss, sadly, sir. Well, now we know what happens to liars. Then it's your turn. So,
No,
let's move it
That's
over.
it.
Oh, yeah.
that's all.
Then let's
Nothing
move it
else.
over to Obsidia, and she can do her favourite job, finishing off men.
Oh god. Does he? Wait, that implies he looks rough,
Ooh, did I
right?
say that out loud?
Yeah, I cannot stress enough that he just took 30 points of damage in one go. Arguably the most damage he took in one hit.
I'm touching him.
So you touch him, and as he does, he watches... goes that kind of cartoony skeleton for a moment, and then just drops to the ground.
5 HP.
Good work.
I just touch him on the forehead.
Good
Actually-
God. He really wanted that kid, bro.
Yeah.
Seen him.
Wow, what the
God, Stevie the pervert.
For 3 attacks.
In a trench coat.
Pervert.
Bro.
So I would just like to... I'm going to point out, you'll never meet this guy again. His sickle attack was 1d4 plus 3. If any of you were not within 10 foot of a friendly, that was 1d4 plus 2d12.
Mm.
And he could do that 3 times to you, so... just on the damage numbers, 3 straight rolls there. If they all hit, 49 points of damage.
Mm,
Jesus.
Yeah.
that hurts.
I was thinking.
I can imagine if he knows he can do that. Like I can imagine playing that like he calls out one of us for like a 1v1.
I don't know, he just circles the tents and then tries to kill the kid.
Oh, it says exactly what he. Okay.
Yeah. And so, during your combat with the vultures, he saw time to strike, and whilst you were preoccupied with them, he made his way in.
Good God.
Well, we saved the kid.
Seeing as it's not over yet.
Combat's
Anything
over.
else out there?
Yeah, combat's over, but we didn't get teleported back home with a victory bell noise.
As you don't see anything at first. Then, after a moment from out in the snow, you watch as this giant figure approaches.
Oh shit.
Figure is the only word I can use for what is coming towards you initially, but you then see, after a brief moment, a giant wolf just walking towards yourselves. It moves closer and closer. I can give you the best example as technically for size reference.
Direwolf. Oh, that
Just for size reference, gonna keep reiterating it. Just for size.
That's what she said.
Rawr.
Wow. Is that like a dwarf or is that a person?
I think that's a person. As it comes to you, it looks a child. As it gets down in an almost lying, pounce-like position. You watch as the child just starts to walk towards the literal giant wolf.
No, let's just let it happen. Let's hope he's here to save him. Because we don't know what to do with him next.
Did I get my perception insight check that I did it?
That works.
Any insight into its intent?
We forget that we have a thing called insight.
I'm gonna have to use a stat block here. Okay, that makes sense. Sure. Wow, that was a horrible roll. Technically, you get the feeling it bears no harm to the child. It means no ill will.
Want to stay close to her anyway? Him? Child. We never decided if it was him or her or whatever.
The child gets upon the wolf's back. And as the wolf stands up as it does, the snow just and flies over yourselves once more. And you find yourself back in Grimskalle, which again I keep thinking I have pinned when I haven't. Hey, hi, so this is probably a good time to go ahead and put a pause on it, take a break, do whatever you need to do. We're going to go through some quick adverts real quick, and then we'll get right back to the game at hand. First and foremost, we are still available on Patreon and Coffee. Links are above, name is above here. There is now a ton of maps for different AD&D modules, some Dragonlance stuff in there as well, and some stuff that I've actually used in games as well. So go ahead, take a little look. You can support me on there if you wish. You can just subscribe here. Dealer's choice, either way. It's got stuff on it now. Now we are still partnered with the guys over at AdverntureOn. Yes, we are with them. Community of now over 1,000 members who are here playing D&D. Be that Play by Post, Boundary, Roll20, Owlbear. It's there, ready to play. Plenty of DMs, even more players. Open welcome community. Links below and also on screen. Enjoy. And there's a go live time. This is when games will go live here on YouTube and you'll be able to see them. So that is firstly in the Europeans, 8 PM CEST, 7 PM GMT. In the States, that's 2 PM EST, 1 PM CST, and 11 AM PST. On Mondays we head up to the frigid north of the Sword Coast once more to Icewind to face the Rime of the Frostmaiden. On Tuesdays we trade the Frost with the Tropics as we head down to Chult for Tomb of Annihilation to stop the Death Curse. On Thursdays we keep things Eldritch with Vecna, Eve of Ruin, the 1-20 game where I even bring in new Dungeon Masters to run it with me as a player. Things are getting weird now. Keeping us firmly in the northern part of the Sword Coast, every second Saturday DM King takes me and a bunch of mates through the lost mine of Fandel where we try to find the obelisks and what lies below. Now, things get real fun in 2025 because on Saturdays or Fridays, depending upon where you are, we have Dungeon of the Mad Mage. On a Friday, it will be 5 PM PST, 7 PM CST, and 8 PM EST. However, on a Saturday, 1 AM GMT, 2 AM CEST, and 9 AM Hong Kong Standard Time, because we have players there. And as a spicy extra bonus, Dungeon of the Mad Mage will go weekly, no more time between. Every weekend, unless something comes up, you will be treated to a Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Now, I managed to stay in all of my clothes the whole time, so without further ado, let's get back to the game.
Okay. That was the last test. And the tests are non-refundable.
As you start walking out, you hear the giant walrus. And there were like 6 of them. And there he is now! And like points a tusk towards us. You see there are 2 frost druids just standing there.
Menacingly.
One of them dripped in fucking blood.
Ooh.
Sit.
Wonder what kind of trials they've been through.
Let's try that inside check again. We don't have to fight again right away.
You see them. They seem rather confused. You can see they are adorned with like owl skulls, and they have numerous tattoos that seem to almost break out in an ice pattern. They look at the giant walrus. It's a walrus. It's a walrus. You look at it, and they've passed the test. They've been through all 4 doors. As for whether or not they passed, I can't say. I was just as you watch as it pushes itself off the wall and just pushing myself. Yeah, it slaps down. It's like right here, and as it does, kind of looks at you there. Oh, you smell pretty.
You smell pretty.
Okay.
Druids look at you.
Look at them.
Why are you here? Do you seek the Frostmaiden's blessing?
I don't think we can tell them the actual reason why we're here. Yo, sit down.
We can try. Maybe they can help.
Yeah, but we're actively here to steal something that belongs to the Ice Maiden. And the Frost Maiden, yeah.
We are here to find something that was stolen from Valine, not Frost.
Oh yeah, we can just say we're here to find an orb. And just came along this place, and we wouldn't be lying because we did come to this place to find that, but it's not the only thing that we came here to find, you know?
Sorry, I misread it. There's 3 of them.
Oh.
So wouldn't that be like a half lie? A half truth?
It wouldn't be a lie.
Yeah, but not telling the whole truth is a lie.
A white lie.
You're just admitting part of the story. You're not lying about it until they ask about it.
It's called a half truth. Still a lie.
Tomato, tomato.
Like if you're like I don't know. Yeah, we're here to find an orb called Professor Scott, and we thought this might be the place to find it.
See, 3rd one. We'll say this is the one. The one right here in the middle. We'll see, this
the
is the
middle.
one covered in blood.
Go ahead.
They look at you. You've come to the Frostmaiden's abode, her lair, her home, seeking an orb. Why would she have this orb you look for?
To be honest, we didn't know this was the Frostmaiden's abode. And would that be the truth? Would
I
that
mean,
be
we
the
didn't ask around about the frost.
Yeah, we didn't really ask around. The giant didn't tell us whenever we came in. The walrus didn't say anything about this being the Frostmaiden's abode.
The ice method
Yeah.
sure as fuck didn't say anything.
The ice method?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that would be the truth. If we just started taking the tests and came back from each of them.
So you took the tests because you thought that the Frostmaiden would have an orb. Sorry. You thought that this random orb would be in this random giant-sized tower.
Yeah, it seemed like the most important building on the island.
It's the only building on the island, so it's like it turns round as on one of them.
Makes sense, yeah.
It makes sense. He's got a point. Like, you know,
We're adventurers. It's what we do.
they walk on up.
Is that
Their
us?
little group. It's the one covered in blood turns. So, who did the thing to the frost giant, by the way? He was crying like a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
He's gonna point at
that's
us.
me. Oh,
Do you want to hear how I killed him?
oh, you killed it. Well, yeah, thanks for saving me the effort.
I polymorphed myself. Oh, sorry, wild shaped myself into a small little ant. I crawled up an orifice in his body, and then I turned myself into a giant polar bear on his insides. He starts laughing maniacally.
You sound
Ant-Man?
like a party.
Oh, that's not that honorable.
You sound like you'd be wild at a party.
So why are you all here?
We wish to undertake the tests to get the Cogil of White. Yes, it's called the Cogil of White. It sounds as racist as that. Truly.
How many?
What is that?
How many? The Codicil of White. It's what we're here for, and we didn't tell the truth about.
We seek it
No,
to...
I asked them. I asked the Druids what that is.
We needed to draw inspiration for the Frostmaiden. We wish to do a sacrifice in her name. You know how it is. And well, the frost giant up there. Yep, is our fucked them up.
That's a real gruesome scene. Have you completed any of the challenges yet?
No, but together we could do it oh so easily. He watches. One of them goes to the northeast and one of them goes to the northwest. As they start to move forth. The third one stands there. Kind of. So, since you know that your orb isn't going to be here, I assume you'll be leaving now.
We don't know that yet.
Well, it's the Codicil of White behind that door. And, well, if you're looking for this orb, Professor, I can tell you now the Codicil is a book. So, it's not an orb.
Behind what door?
Do you mind if I cast a spell right now? It's just to locate the or to see if it's inside here anywhere. Like,
Sure.
no, just sorry, didn't mean to.
We're not actually here for the orb. We just didn't tell the truth about it. Move Fergus forward.
I'm trying to scan.
The orb is not here. Let me see if I can.
1,000 feet? How many miles is that, if any?
About a quarter, a little less.
I swear every time we do this spell, that is the question that gets asked. Like, how close is that to a mile?
It's a fifth.
It's a fifth of a mile.
So...
You
Yeah, it's, you bust off the spell. You do not get any idea of where the spell is. But not the spell, where the, you know, where the orb is. Ugh.
You say we're after the book also?
Not be here at all.
These guys seem like assholes. I don't think I want them to have the book.
Yeah, 1 sec. So if they're here to, they said the book gives them the Frostmaiden's blessing, or draw inspiration from it.
Draw inspiration for a sacrifice to the Frostmaiden.
If they're here to do that anyway, why not gain the same inspiration that they get? Just because we came here anyway, might as well not leave with anything. Not take the book, just get inspiration. What's in the Codicil of Void? Have you read it before?
No, I've brought some friends here to do the tests, so that way we have a good chance of opening the door. You must pass all of the tests, and well, I'm assuming you've just done your first test. How did it go?
No, we've passed most of these already.
Oh, which one have you not done yet?
No, we've done all of them.
Oh, and you've not passed all of them.
No. So if my group
have to wait until the next winters.
You have to have one person who passed all of the tests?
One person who passed all of the tests, yes.
Oh, that sucks.
We can try opening the door one by one. See if who passed or who didn't.
As the ancient texts of the Frostmaiden tell us, either in a group, there must be a group that comes into the Grimskalle. Say there are 10 of you. At least one of you must pass one test. So in 10, 4 of you must have passed one of each of the tests, the door will open. Or, one of you must have passed all 4 of the tests, and the door will open.
Care to join our group?
Our goals do not align, I'm afraid.
They haven't passed any of the tests yet, so.
Which one are we missing?
I think we're missing 2 from the scorecard.
I passed the first 2.
Actually, I failed 2, passed 2. Balthazar passed 3, failed 1.
Isn't isolation the only one we failed?
You can all put a green line through preservation. So everybody has passed at least one test. However, everybody has also failed the exact same test.
Has Obsidia tried the endurance?
Obsidia went with them.
Okay.
God. Or isolation, sorry.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That one you went with because numbers game.
Yep.
As Adair and Balthazar both had very heavy levels of exhaustion,
Mm-hmm.
which allowed Adair to roll a -8 in a survival check.
Mm-hmm.
Good times.
See, Druid looks at you. So, which of the gods do you follow then?
God. Love that I don't.
I'm pretty sure Adair is godless. But he did want to check. Well, there's no way to know but to check if we pass the tests. So
No, please, the
he's gonna
door's down there, by all means.
the down,
The down.
the down. Okay.
As you walk on by, like she kind of slaps her hand, like smacks it on your back. It's a Bakila Bakaru. Don't watch as the hand glows as she does it. Because it's hilarious, I dare you technically have guidance.
I technically have guidance for something.
Yeah, she just cast guidance on you and went, buckle up, buckaroo.
Buckle up, buckle up. Alright.
As you get to the large
Just back
door.
his ass.
You look upon the door. It is a nice door, and as you push upon it, Balthazar, you just all watch like Balthazar's feet start to come out from underneath.
Feet start to what?
It's like you push on it, and like you, because it's all ice, your feet start to go backwards as you're pushing forwards.
I can give him help to try to open the door.
As you push upon the door, it also has no effect.
Uh,
I'll try to save.
Nothing to see. Frost Druid looks. Once you enter that chamber, if you are deemed worthy, the door will just open. You must
once
have
you enter,
that chamber there. The anvil-shaped chamber. Once you're in, it's just a case of it would open if you were worthy.
son.
If only where a wizard would knock.
The druid kind of slides on up and it's behind you, Obsidia. Speaking of worthy, do you come here often?
I wouldn't say I do.
I've only been
Why
here
not?
twice, so that's, you know, I could show you around if you like.
I am a wizard with knock.
Hey, she's spoken for.
I don't see a ring.
Let me try. I don't want to just.
After a brief moment, you hear as like one of the frost druids
my
kind of
brain
comes
is blank.
back and oh, giant walrus. Yeah, did you do good?
Which one was that one?
That's
It took us-
wow.
It took us hours to get back from one of these tests.
That one there is the test of cruelty.
Ah, he just killed everyone. They're that's all it was.
Quad wipe.
Here's a question.
That's
If they can
crazy.
get one of them to pass the test of isolation, will that open the door if they...
We could just jump them if they open the door.
This frost druid kind of comes back. I had to kill some people.
Yeah, that's the test.
That's the test?
It was so cool.
The test is
So there's old man, there's like shaman, and like his tribe are like starving. So he's like, oh, I must feed my people. And I was like, sweet. And he like gives me this cool ass dagger, and he's like, kill the old guy. And I was like, fuck yeah. And I killed the old guy. And then I think I passed.
That helps. That has to be a fucking illusion because we can't do that twice, right? We just did that.
Well, it's probably only once.
They have a lot of old people, man.
Yeah, but like for everybody who takes the test, it's just like, yeah, kill these old people. We're still hungry we're still hungry.
Well, how many old people did you kill?
4.
Okay. There was about 80 people at that camp. That's like 4 soups.
Wow.
I like the way this guy does math.
Old people are like sinew, so like you gotta boil them for a while, and then like once that's done, like you then got soup, bro. This dude is just becoming Chad. That's his name now. I was gonna call him Balas, but no, it's fucking Chad. This is Chad the Frost Druid, ladies and gentlemen. He was a quarterback in football at high school until he tore his ACL. I don't know what any of those phrases mean, by the way. I just hear it all the time. Oh, I tore my ACL and I had to drop out.
Oh, you sir are a champion. Oh.
Well, no, we didn't make it through the championship because I tore my ACL, bro. That's what I'm saying. Are you even listening?
Okay.
Why is that so common? People just tear their ACLs like that.
Because it's a common injury.
ACL and MCL are big.
Debilitating injury is that common? Oh my god.
It's very common because for certain athletic sports, you're going to need to spring off your feet, like with that calf action. And it's a really vulnerable area that people do not train, especially young, dumbass athletes that think they're invincible and the best gift that God has given to that sport.
Sometimes you are.
Huh?
Sometimes you are, man. Not everybody tears their ACL.
That guy.
And you're a veteran.
See, it's Chad the Druid. Looks at his canonical name. His name is Chad. As he looks at us. So what did you do in there?
Which one?
Where you came from, and we were seeing you over there.
This
Don't want to
kid's
spoil the
village.
surprise. No. Don't spoil the surprise. It's a lot more fun if you just get the first time experience.
You said,
I mean,
kid?
I mean, we're all here for the same thing. It's better if they pass here, right? He says to Obsidia with certain undertones that
Right.
pass.
I've been.
Look, you said kid?
Yeah, so there's this kid, right?
His sickle and just kind of walking towards the door.
No, you don't.
Protect.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you have to protect the kid from another guy with a sickle.
Sickle combat, nice. Is he like just immediately
That's pretty
sprints towards the
sick
door?
hole. That's pretty sick hole, bro.
He sprints towards the door and like opens the other door, and for you just watch. It's like he just like a little tornado whirlwind of snow just and gone. It's completely silent as well.
Wow.
Chad's a special case. We believe his mother dropped him from a mountain.
From a mountain?
You have to be dropped pretty hard to be that stupid.
Speaking from experience.
I don't know. I liked his can-do attitude. I thought that was spectacular.
I'd speak from experience as a chieftain in
You think the other You think the other guy died? He's gonna look up at the door that he went into. Which one was that?
Endurance.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while for him.
He's just gonna have to really quickly make some con saves. Give me a moment. See, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. On the con saves. Oh, and he's got a +3. How lovely. So, and then I need to remember it's -2 every time he fails. So, DC 10. Passes. 12. 8, and 11. Fails. 12. So, 14. 13, 16, take away 2, beats it. 16. 16 plus 3, take away 2, 17. 19! Nice! He's only got to beat a 20 and a 22 now, ladies and gentlemen. A 2!
He didn't beat it.
An 18, 19, 20, 21, take away 4. So, when he comes
dead.
back, he will come back with 2 levels of exhaustion. Jalen, the random frost druid, did better than you.
Yeah, I'm a wizard bar.
You're a wizard. You have +3 to you have +6 to your con saves. He doesn't.
Chad ran toward. We thought that he would go to the 2 perseverance sets, but he went to do the other one.
Chad went to preservation, where you just came from. The other guy went to endurance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Chode. Guy.
No, Yanar.
Oh.
EIANAR.
J. Juliet Alpha November Alpha Romeo. Janar, but spelt, said. Beedic.
Laura said people die from these doors.
Oh, they sure do. It's the last people that came here. I watched as they went through one door, and they came back with a leg, just a single leg. They bled out there. So I took them to the roof.
Made them watch the sunset or some shit? I don't know.
What's on the roof?
Dead bodies, obviously.
And there was a giant nest on the roof. So I figured there's probably a dragon. And, well, I don't eat humans. I actually don't know what this thing eats, because there's nothing here to eat.
Yeah, you are right.
I'm photosynthetic.
There's no sunlight here. There's no sunlight anywhere.
Brother, you're asking questions and your mouth is too small for cash. But yes, there's a nest on the roof. Maybe you're get a good view of the land to find your orb or professor?
Possibly. I'm kind of interested in your people if you were able to pass all these tests, though, because we failed. One, at least.
One of these tests takes literal days.
You are right. You are right. One sec.
Like, we could all stand here and get to know each other. Or we could unbutton the top button, get to know each other. Unbutton another button.
Who wants to go look for the coldest? Who wants to go look for Professor Scott? How long did the? Which one was the longest? The Test of Endurance,
Isolation.
Isolation, and how many
Yeah,
days did that
7
take?
days.
6 days.
6 days.
But did it really take 6 days?
I dared 4 levels of exhaustion, and then he had none.
I mean, this was it 6 days. Ask the walrus how long we were gone on that one. Was it really 6 days, or did it just seem like 6 days, or was it a time?
Yeah, time. Fuck up. I'll ask the walrus if we were gone for 6 days or so whenever we went into the test of isolation.
Remember how you said there's no sunlight when she's gone?
Were we gone for a lot of hours?
I lost count on my flippers. Just holds up like 2 perfectly smooth rounded flippers. God, I love a comic. I love a comic relief character at that.
Can I have an idea. Can I go towards there and try to do a medical check to see how, like, if he's worse than when I checked him before when we went to the on the ship?
If he's worse than what he was when you just went on the ship?
Yeah. Like, I think like he had like 13 days, and now he's like his last 3 days. If we spend 6 days or so here already,
Yeah.
I think I'd be dead already.
situation would have been worst.
You can medical check
Would
him
be
if you want.
worse.
Seems fine. Seems good. Well, I'd like to point out, by the way, at this point here, the Frost Druid has the jacket off. No one has stopped them. No one has outright said no.
Themselves. Let them
20
out.
gold
Let
is
them
20
enjoy
gold, you know what I mean?
Well, I suppose one way to pass the time.
6 days. I know.
Yeah.
So,
A bit of entertainment doesn't hurt.
you're right, it doesn't. As you watch, it's like the area just becomes like this little like grassland. He's like just kind of like sits there, and I like to pretend it's warm sometimes because, you know, lack of sun and shit.
Cydia, let's go.
What's up, Adir?
We're gonna go find a Professor Scott.
I mean, I can wait 6 days.
We don't have time for you to be putting it in a frost druid.
Well, we have to wait for the door to open, which is gonna take another 6 days, so...
You just kind of like watch as like this whole area just looks very very tropical, very jungly, very warm. And I'll just remove that spell slot.
Doesn't this look cozy?
I don't know about that.
It's only a light hallucination. He watches as he trips and falls. Who put that tree there?
I
Watch
think
out
it might
for
have
the
been
tree.
you, my dear. I will fuck my way into the to the code.
That is the correct mentality to have.
If that is what it takes.
It's just like that really awkward silence, and that yes, I will whore myself out, thank you. Obsidia hasn't only sendings.
Good God.
I mean, there's a lot of things you can do with minor illusion, you know.
So one guy's gone for like 6 hours. One guy's gone for like 14 hours, and the other guy's gone for however long he's gone for. And then they'll be gone for like 6 days. So you essentially have like 7 days.
Just sticking around here for 7 days.
I mean, are we in a rush to get anywhere?
I mean, once we grab the Codicil White that they don't know we're here for, we just have to find Professor Scott and go home. So we know it's somewhere on the island. I was thinking me and we could fly around the island and cast locate object until we see where it is, I guess.
Well, I can keep them company while you guys search.
Only do it once. I can only do it twice more.
Twice
Day.
more.
If it's a
Why
matter
don't-
of,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Can I see the map, Scottish?
I believe it's available.
No, I haven't made the Grimskalle map. Not Grimskalle. The
The poster map.
Yeah, the poster
Island-
map is
Island of Solace.
how do you say?
Let me
Yeah.
Then there we go. Island of Solace. So
Thank
you'll be
you.
able to click between it.
So what's the big circle?
It's a good question. That
If that's
there is the range of locate object from the tower.
So we at least know it's nowhere in this circle.
Yeah, you at least know within that direction it ain't there. And yous are like
And also over here, like I did the cast like over here as well somewhere, and over here I think as well.
yeah,
So we know it's nowhere there.
Let's go north, maybe.
We can try north. It's fun that this place doesn't have taverns and doesn't say, "Oh yeah."
just Aural's tavern, you walk in, it's just Aural with like a big fake mustache, like, howdy pilgrim.
Yeah, that's how we knew where things were on like the big poster map, right? Like there were how do you say, rumors. Without the rumors, I doubt we would have found anything on the map, you know?
How many days do we have to find this? You said 7?
Yeah, we have a week.
Okay, if you want to cover more ground, give me a long rest and I can add locate object to my spell list. And I can go ahead and, well, at least we got more people casting it.
Do I have that spell?
You said what?
Do I have that spell?
I don't know. I was going to ask how many people have it, but I was just going to focus on me for right now.
9, but I do have Tensor's floating disc that I probably need to ready up on my sheet eventually.
Yeah.
Because I haven't used that spell at all.
That Tensor's floating disc, that really important spell.
That very important spell.
Just can't live without it.
Cannot live without it. I don't even know how many spells I'm allowed to prepare it on this thing. I think it's like 9 or 10.
I don't know.
I'll figure it out in a second. Okay. So we got all of this covered. Where were the ice sculptures on the map?
The ice sculptures are
Right here.
yeah.
And each of these are ice sculptures.
Yeah.
So I guess we can check where the ice sculptures are. So check this one and this one. It takes a long rest for you to prepare different spells. Fergus.
It takes a long rest for me to swap out one spell on my prepared list. I can only do one per long rest. New wonderful paladin rules.
Okay.
So I don't know if I used it the last long rest, but that's retroactive. So give me a long rest. I have locate object with 3-second of the spell slots at its disposal.
Mhm. Okay, that works. Oh, I will tell the ice druid my party's tired from our journey here. Gonna hold up in the other room over there. Well, whatever happens, happens. I'm gonna go upstairs because they said they killed. Because they said they killed the guy.
Yep.
Okay, we should check the room as well, just in case.
Fergus said he wanted to take a long rest, so I was gonna leave that up to him. What other rooms were we gonna check? The one up front, like the furthest most one? You wanted to check this one up here?
Talking to
And
me.
there were like pictures of frost giants here, and I think we just went, yeah, no, that we're not gonna do that.
It was amble-shaped room with a door set in the far wall. Flanking the door are bas reliefs of 2 female frost giants holding great axes. Runes carved into the door surface, written in Dwarvish. In ice and blood our folk are born. To our great queen we raise our horn. We will fight and plunder in the morn. To Vasvikten we are sworn.
Yeah, so that just sounded like another fucking puzzle to me. We can try to complete this one.
Can I try to roll with history to see if I have?
We do have 7 days, so let's figure it out. Yeah.
You said what?
So I'm gonna run this assumption that just during this time, and every so often we hear the phrase, "What are you doing, step bro?" And as we take a look here, as you get to that door.
Hold on, where's Balthazar? He needs to watch.
I guess, yeah, Balthazar of all people. Do you partake?
No. Watch.
That's still
What?
partaking as far as I'm concerned.
What am I watching? No, I'm sorry.
The fuck do you think you're watching?
I'm not watching. She's going around.
Don't make me say it. Don't make me say it. This is a family friendly, and it's fucking not. Just checking higher. Yeah, so you walk on up to the door. What do you do?
I'll open it.
Yep.
Figure out what's
unlock it.
inside, I guess. Oh, hey! That's such a surprise!
This chamber has another door set into the far wall. Standing on either side of the door are frost giant skeletons wielding rusty anchors. The pinpricks of light in their eye sockets brightens as they register your presence. Let's go ahead and roll initiative, guys.
That was such a surprise.
Obsidia, given that you're doing your best Missy Elliott impression, do you want to roll that d20 again and hope that it's not lore? 5. Nice. So
Obsidia catches our
6.13.
STD.
Oh, no, just a bit preoccupied over there. So, you know. Surprise. And we're given a nice image as well.
AI?
No.
No.
From the book. Actually, given that it's a book about giants and frost, it might as well be fucking AI. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, brah, and Fergus.
Very good.
Yeah.
Are you getting in on this?
Initiative? Let me go ahead and roll. I may need you to clarify some things for me here and there.
Ricky, are you getting in on this? Ricky is
Yeah,
in
I
on
was
this.
muted.
Okay.
I said hell yeah, and then you went, bitch, say something, and I was like, nailed it.
Don't worry, happens to all of us. Speaking of things that happen to all of us, combat music. Balthazar!
Oh, I get the first again?
I am not with the group, by the way. Like, my token did not follow everybody else.
That's alright.
Do I get a sense from Adair's reaction of what's behind the door? Because I don't see anything. It's going to cause me to rush up there and...
Adair, does he get an idea as to what's behind those doors?
I wouldn't say, but he would call out for help. Can you get some help over here?
Ooh, I can barely see him. Are good enough? Do I have to have disadvantage?
They're 20 foot, so do your daggers go 20 or 40?
They go 60.
They go 60, so it's not so much the... Yeah, you're looking here, Monfrey, you're looking here at 3/4 cover. So just an addition to the modifier to their AC.
Okay. Well, that ain't going to hit.
An 11 would not hit, but a 21 for 6 would hit. Did anyone else with your turn?
Nope.
Okay, and we'll then move over to the Giant. This Giant skeleton will look at you, Adair, and it's going to force you to make a Constitution saving throw as it just gives you this odd look in your crack from its neck. Good news. Nothing happens. You feel a chill run down your spine. Nah, bro. You hear the thudding crack of ice and foot.
Which direction do I hear that from?
Straight north, buddy. Straight north.
Fuck yeah.
You don't see anything with your 60 foot of vision.
No, I do not.
Sorry, you don't see
know
anything
what?
with your 120 foot?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, isn't that? I should be seeing something, right?
You should. So sadly, you don't see anything. But this time it's because of the walls.
The walls you put in place to keep it so we couldn't see.
No, the literal walls of the building prohibit you from seeing.
Oh,
Like-
that's awesome.
Like, the creature is technically round the corner.
And I'm just short by like 5 feet.
Like, if you were standing next to Fergus type way, like if you dashed and used like 5, 10, 15 foot of movement, you'd see the creature.
Oh, that's funny. I am going to Blade War.
Yep.
And then that'll be it for me.
Brunhild. Yep. It's a giant skeleton. Frost giant skeleton, to be specific. With an anchor in its hand.
Yeah.
It looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm not fighting that shit. You ever been hit by an anchor before? Me neither. I didn't plan to either.
Takes 16 damage as he fails to save. Did anyone else return?
That's me.
Okay. I'm going to move over to this guy. He's going to see you, Jalen. There.
Of course.
And... Oh, actually, he doesn't need to be there. He can be here and do this.
Of course.
And he's just going to swing, and just throw the anchor in your direction, buddy.
For flavor, he's just gonna put his shield up the best he can.
25 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
You take 21 bludgeoning damage as it just batters you. I think you're done concentrating on that spell from... Yeah, it's Tasha's. As he then immediately yanks it back towards him. 22 to hit?
Yeah. He has 2 attacks.
Yeah. For the 14, as it just like throws it and as it knocks you spinning, and as he yanks it back, just knocks you spinning in the other direction.
Actually move back, or you just said that?
He pulls the anchor back.
Okay. I'm gonna step 1, take my, the thing that's coming.
Oh yeah, there's 2 of them, sorry. 14 will miss.
14 will miss.
You're so lucky because that was...
A lot of damage.
Yeah, he got himself a 12 and a 10 in there alone.
I'm not gonna fight these things. Whatever's in that room back there is not worth it.
The second one will take its attack of opportunity.
He is 5 feet away from me. He can attack me?
They have reach.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
So you take 19 points of damage, 23 for 19.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys ever been hit by an anchor before?
There has.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yeah. It's not fun. He's gonna go right here. He's gonna recommend everyone retreat as far as you can and hope they don't get out of this area. If they can even fit inside that door there. I mean, it's a giant size door, yeah?
It's a giant size door.
Yeah. Let me just move back here because I got 40 feet of movement. Yeah. Actually, he's gonna go... Yeah, excuse me. He's gonna catch a grip of something ungodly, and he would hope he would move back even further, but he's stuck right here for now.
Fergus.
Okay, well, Fergus is going to look at Adair and yell, "I can't touch you from over here," and then move forward to see something other than Balthazar.
No, I wouldn't move any further. You ever been hit by an anchor before?
Unfortunately, yes.
I'm on 1 hit point. I had full starting.
You could have started with 2 men at 1. Oh, where are you? I definitely can't touch you from here. Oh, you're outside my move anyway. Oh well. So I was here. That's 10 feet. I don't know if I can do that shit from here. But, is anybody in this room besides them?
No, nobody else is in that room besides them.
Okay.
And I really hope that they move out of that area whenever it is their turn.
One, that's 10. Oh, yeah, no, I'm good. Okay, I'm gonna move here. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna move here. That's all my fucking movement, I think.
Okay.
Somebody please do it.
There was some dashing in there as well.
shit now, but bonus action anyway.
Anything else?
No, I already expended my weekend. I don't suppose you also take that sneeze.
Not this time. Obsidian is smashing, I suppose.
I put on my jacket because I hear stumbling somewhere. I heard a yelp in there, like a cry for help, right?
You definitely heard a lot of banging and some scraping. Like there was.
Yeah.
What direction?
North.
You can see a dare in the middle of the floor, bloodied, sitting on the ground, holding a broken.
No, my dark vision doesn't reach that far, sweetie.
Oh really? I didn't even see you actually.
I'll go have a look.
Now you see him.
Oh, now I see it there.
Yeah,
My sweet
he's
summer child, who did this to you?
an anchor. Don't go that way.
Which way do you point?
Forward.
Ah, yes! A top-down map. Forward.
Always assume that forward is north and north is up.
Yeah, the north is forward.
Then I'm gonna kinetic jaunt myself. Jaunting it. That doesn't update my speed, but I'll move it
In a sec.
here.
Yeah, it doesn't do the thing. What the hell?
What the hell?
You remember that time we almost got hit by an anvil on a chain?
No.
Oh wow.
I don't see them anywhere, huh?
There are two frost giants wielding anvils. No, anchors.
To the north of us, you say.
Yeah.
I got you. Already a sorcerer's burst if I see anything like that.
Ruby,
Yes.
kinetic jaunt Strixhaven.
I've had that on my spellbook since the beginning.
Oh baby.
I've only just realised that Strixhaven. It's a bit late now. As long as there's no other Strixhaven in there.
There's not. Is it a problem?
Nah, it's 10 foot of movement.
It's 10 foot of movement, no up attacks, and some easy space. Yeah, it's just a movement ability. It's a wordsmithing step. I like it. It's fun.
It's basically a slightly better long strider.
Yeah. It's a concentration. Well, it's a worse one. It's concentration.
But yeah, cast this on yourself, gives you that extra 10 foot.
Yeah, and then ready action sorcerer burst.
Okay. Balthazar.
Oh boy. Well, I'll take another shot at what's his nuts. Ooh. Bing, miss.
10 for 4 will sadly miss there, sir.
Ah, soul 6.
Roll a 6.
I'm gonna back up.
Yep. Back that
Back
thing
up.
up.
Back on up.
Anything else?
I'm gonna. Nope, that's it.
Okay. Then, this guy here will see Fergus, and he will take his 2 attacks against Fergus. Both of which shall miss. Then he will take a step to the side. I'm just going to do a quick undead roll.
Come back just in time.
No, bruh! I should have picked a d20 that bounces.
Oh,
Sticky Dicky.
yeah.
You are... Your presence is required.
Alright, I can see down this alley, but I still can't see an enemy.
if you'd like to shout out, I could provide you with what little I see.
Oh, never mind. I can see one.
I'm gonna say you can see the one on the left, but that is 3/4 cover, as quite literally 2/3 of the token is invisible.
I'm working on it. No control for disadvantage.
No, it's just a +5 to the modifier. So its AC is increased by 5.
Okay.
A 9 would have missed regardless. A 15 shall miss. Anything else? It's you. Fire these on.
Nope. That's it for now, bro.
Okay. Brunhild.
Yeah. Let's go with a bonus action spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm. We pow. Cool, if you do the things, it should let you drop a weapon.
I tried. It did like astral sword, but it didn't.
It's let me pop out an astral sword, so all is good there.
I mean, okay, so
but that's it's the hell, and then and then real quick, you're yes. So I don't know why the astral sword is doing that. That's dumb. That's weird. That's way too much damage. There we go. A 26 for 10 is a nat 20 gonna hits this guy. Tion, you should do anything else with your turn?
I still have an action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna repeat what I did last time. Sacred Flame.
He's gonna fill that one. Not a very dexterous boy. Anything else?
What are you gonna do, Fergus? I'm staying here to protect you if you're gonna stay here.
RJ,
Yes.
what's your plan?
My plan?
Yep.
Oh, well, ideally I would like to get everybody out of there. I'd like to... Hold on. What is the spell? Either way, I'd like to Nature's Wrath to try to restrain them where they are, and we can all take pot shots at them if that succeeds. If not, I'll do my best to work my way.
I'll stay where I am then. That's all I wanted to know.
Skeleton here will... I was going to say he'll squeeze on out, but like, he can't squeeze out without passing you, sadly. And to pass you would be problematic and tough. So instead, he will look at you, he will ask you to make a Constitution saving throw, sir.
Right. Let me check this real quick.
To pass you, he's going to do his best to turn you into a red paste and step over you.
So, Scottish?
Yeah?
I don't know if you had already applied the effects of my aura to everybody who has it, or if it's just a symbol.
The symbol, if anybody's got the symbol, that means they're in range of your aura.
Alright, so... okay, what I'm trying to figure out is, do people know, or is it automatically applied that they have a +2 to any saving throw?
It's automatically applied and the people are aware.
Okay, thank you. I was not aware for that. Or I was not here for that.
You are good. We'll just make an undead check real quick. Good there.
I'm not gonna let them just sit there and take all these attacks by themselves. I can't see the guy, so I gotta get a little closer. I still can't see the guy. Is that a problem?
Nope.
Oh, he's just not. Oh no,
How walls
they're there.
work.
Yeah, that is how walls work. I know they're there though. So is this a circle? No, it's a cone.
I'm hearing collateral damage.
No, I don't want to do that. If I want to cast that, I gotta move closer, and I don't want to move closer because getting hit by anchor, I reiterate, does not feel good.
On a scale from 1 to 10 of desirability, an anchor
It's
is in
a
the negatives.
0. Yeah, I'm on 1 hit point. I'll cure wounds myself at 3rd level.
Yep. So you're doing that. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn? Okay.
That's it.
Ficus.
I'll add 30 wounds myself.
Fergus. Alright. I'm trying to keep him here. What?
Plus, don't worry, I got you.
Thank you. Take prone off as well. Thank you.
He went to add 31 and instead removed 1.
Yeah. I opened my health and then it changed from my turn to Fergus's.
Well, Ficus, you up.
Okay. On the off chance that they can't succeed on the strength throw, which, let's be honest, I'd like to cast Nature's Wrath on both of these 2 lovely gentlemen.
Okay, attack and one use your chant ability, spectral range. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 15 foot. They are within 15 foot. Let's see if these giant strength-based creatures can beat a DC 13. Brother, you had a +6. The deck was stacked in your favor. One of them failed with a fucking 12.
Oh, that's fun. I'm gonna yell back. One on the
One
right.
saved, one failed. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna yell back to everybody. The one on the right is restrained for the time being. The one on the left, excuse me. Thank you. The one on the left is restrained. Do what you will. What I'm gonna do is figure out what the fuck I can do for you. Good God. You know what? Moonbeam. Moonbeam sounds nice, but it's not. So I will end my turn.
Yeah, Moonbeam's in action there. Syria! You're hearing a lot of shouting from up north.
I'm gonna use my 40. No, that's not where I'm moving. I'm still here.
I ain't doing anything bar playing with some chicken over here, so like, it ain't me.
Yeah, no, just mouse being weird. Can you reset my movement history real quick?
Sadly no. Yeah, that module hasn't updated yet.
Then I'll just move, so that's 30.
Okay.
You have kinetic jaunt.
Sorry. Yeah, it's trying to do the manual movement on it, because we can't reset movement like we could normally.
Yeah, so I still don't see anything.
You're Obsidia, you're being professionally gaslit right now.
Where the fuck are the creatures? I was getting late, and then I heard problems, and now there's no problems.
Anyway, I'll prepare another Sorcerer's Burst if I see anything.
Okay.
Oh, the Pope died.
Balthazar, the what died?
The Pope died.
Oh, brother in Christ.
Wait, now?
No, earlier on today. He was dead when I woke up for
where
work.
were you?
How was I supposed to know that? I'm not Catholic.
He died very shortly after meeting JD Vance, and I think that says a lot.
Oh, dear God, I now understand those conclave meetings.
Apparently, he died from brain infarct or whatever.
Oh, he died from a brain injury? Yeah. Speaking to JD Vance, will do that for you. A 26 for 6 and a 21 for 4 will both hit this guy here for a total of 10. We just alienated like 2 viewers. Jesus, no! -10, thank
Also,
you.
Psychic Blade, the first natural 20, you can add the sneak attack because it was natural 20, maybe? Crit? I don't know.
Don't think so. You just have advantage. Or friendly within a certain amount. But check. So we're saying, can you add your sneak attack to the nat 20? But I don't think you can. Yeah, no enemies within 5 foot, and I don't think you get anything additional to it, so as you fire off on that, the frost giant skeleton stands there, a few broken bones. Do you wish to do anything else with your turn?
Nope.
Okay. Wait, you walk on you off. Wait. Well, once more into the breach. Let's see how he's. Yeah, he's gonna like just kind of step on out a little. Psst! Obsidia! There's a skeleton.
Oh, I see a skeleton. Let me go pew pew. Fire +4.
3/4 cover. Not that it matters.
Ah!
It's okay as you, you know, screaming about not being able to see an enemy, and now there's an enemy there. It's a sight to behold, truly.
Oh, fuck!
As an anchor just launches its way towards our boy. It's a nat 1 to Fergus. But it spins it up once more and just tries to launch and lob. That there is a 19 towards Fergus.
Can I say no?
You can, but it doesn't change the fact you just take 29 points of damage as an anchor rattles your jaw. You are concentrating on Shield of Faith. No, you are not, because that was from the other ones. Don't worry. You don't need to make it. You were concentrating it from the test, the trial. And your nature's thing, your nature's wrath doesn't require you to keep concentration.
All right, thank you. I just had some dumb questions sometimes. Simple. I'm a simple guy.
You know, you really can't do too much bar that. No, bruh. Mr. Ricky Rictavio the Rictavius.
Yes.
Go get him, Northwest Michigan.
20. Where did he go? He was just there in my field of view.
Now you know how Obsidia feels.
I'll say that in character too.
Yeah, as far as I can go. I'm just gonna hold my Eldritch Blast, and then I'll pop him when he pops through the door.
Alright. Speaking of popping, Brynhild.
I have an idea. What if we kited the skeletons down to the Druids?
Could you repeat that?
Or the Druid. What if we kited down the skeletons to the druid?
You said, what if we tied them down?
Kite them.
Kite them down, like
Bait
kite
them.
them down to the druid.
Ah, okay. I wasn't quite aware of what. Yeah. I mean, dude, that sounds it sounds good to me.
And I'm gonna. Can you move? Like, yeah, okay. So you did. Oh, you already moved it
Moved what?
first. Weapon.
15 for 10 hits.
Hits more than I do. And I'm gonna do what I did before. Find it.
He takes 24 points of damage. You rolled a 2. Did I know?
Yay! So you. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. The other one technically has to stay where he is, as he is unable to see anyone and unable to move. So he makes a save and then ends his turn. A dare.
Alright. Dear.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
This is some good spicy breading.
I bet it is. Hey.
Hey.
So
Ooh.
the spells that a deer has.
He has a few of them. He's a
He
wizard.
does. He does. And he is in fact a wizard. Which one is stalled?
It was the one on the left.
Does it not exist anymore?
No, it just rolled higher than a 13.
Fun. So I'm gonna move here, here, and here.
Hi.
The dare immediately
How are you
recoils at the
feeling?
touch of a woman.
Sorry, I can't end my
I've been
turn.
insulted.
He's got to make a con save real quick. He doesn't know what's going on.
Here.
So,
Okay.
it looks like a frost druid's not the only thing coming tonight. Dare, you're up.
All right. Other than prepare the best of my spells, not that they exist. I'll just. That thing has
And you're
3/4
looking
cover.
pretty.
You've seen this guy. It's hard for him to look pretty. 2. So you fire off firebolt for a total of 2.
Yep, 2, and he's going to stay there, I guess.
Fergus.
All right. Well,
Imagine I said, as a layer action.
I don't think I have that imagination.
You don't have a
Because
lair
this
action.
one
Okay.
ditched me, or tried to, I am giving him his 5 feet of spotlight moonlight. That was not supposed to go there, goddammit.
Where is it?
It's off in the corner over here. I was trying to exit my sheet because
There
it
you
won't let me.
It's in the middle. I'll change the colour to something that stands out a bit more. Piss
I
yellow.
don't think that's going to fit both of them. So I wanted to just cast it on this guy.
You don't think it's going to fit both of them?
I mean, it's a
Is
5-foot diameter circle. They look a little thicker than 5 feet.
Yeah, he's you know, you down. He got to make a con save incoming. Oh baby! If only he'd done that when he hit a dare. So is that half damage on a save?
Let me double check. I don't know if they changed it. Yes.
Sweet. He takes 9 points of damage. Anything else?
Yes. I would like to see. I'd like to touch myself and give myself 20 hit points.
He's touching himself, guys. He's touching himself.
And
Oh, there's a lot of
some-
people getting off tonight.
Yeah. They're incredibly got to touch the woman. Meanwhile, Fergus can't remember last time he decided it's been 84 years.
20 hit points. Who'd have thought right here, in the Frostmaiden's abode, there would be an orgy? But here it is. You heard it here first. Only on Obsidia's Only Sendings.
Roll gets started.
I run forwards through everybody's spaces, what I can do with kinetic jaunt. Hee. What do we feel like doing to this fucker?
Returning him
There's
to...
two. Just so you know, there's two.
I have a great idea. That is concentration, never mind. I have another idea.
Now do the concentration
Just
thing. It
great.
sounds cool.
No, I don't want to lose my movement speed.
Ugh.
I go boom boom.
Huh.
That is +4, by the way.
I was
That's
enjoying my
28.
chicken. Yeah, so... Yep, he does not phase through the wall. He takes 14, and RJ wastes a spell slot.
Whoopsies.
So wait,
Can he just-
both
can he just
failed or
move?
one saved, one failed?
Pass and fail.
And he just moved the moonbeam as a magic action?
Yes, and then I step
think I
back
hope
10
I
foot,
Good God, yeah.
and the fireball dissipates.
And then we
That's
move on over to Balthazar.
I don't believe so, but I'll believe.
Still, oh, he's gone. Oh, there he is.
How to make milk cheesecake.
How to make what?
Ow.
I bought some Japanese milk cheese cookies.
Just for a sec. So, half cover, but both still hit. For a total of 12.
Closed.
Anything else?
This is a province, baby.
Take a step back.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, place to beat D&D. Nabra, you're up.
Okay. Well. Still can't see nothing. I love this game.
That there's a wall.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, he's to the left this time. Crisscross. Cool beans.
He's always there, baby.
Trey was just stuck there for a round.
Ugh.
A 23 for 7 will hit. An 11 for 7 will not. Do you wish to do anything else with your turn, sir?
Nope, that's it.
Brunhild?
I'll be here.
Yep. Don't worry.
Okay. And this guy.
You move the special weapon towards the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
Cute.
I clicked it. It's still loading. I don't know why it's not loading.
Let's just see, what's the math on
This
it?
server, never mind.
You're like 1d6.
Try again. I lost connection to the server.
Ah.
Oh, that
13 for
misses.
10 will miss. Anything else we should do?
Same verse. Same verse. What? Same verse. Same as a. What's the word?
Last verse, same as the
Praise
first,
on
he saves. Do anything else?
That's me.
Okay.
That's me.
Well, Ricky, you're there. So, he will. Oh, he will smash.
Hulk.
Ricky, a 27 and a 19 to hit.
Did that factor in the blade ward?
Let me check your blade ward. How long does that last for? Out of curiosity. Concentration. Up to 1 minute. So on the first attack, blade ward doesn't matter. So I'm gonna hit you for 23. For the first damage. I'm gonna ask you to make a con save. Just click the concentration DC 11 button.
Yes, sir. What's his range, by the way?
10
Because
feet.
he's 2 squared. Oh, that's some distance.
So one so blade ward doesn't matter for the second attack. As you take a further 21 points of owies.
Wait, shit. Hold on. Wait. For the second attack, you would consider him within 5 feet of me, right?
He's right next to you.
Just double checking. I'm trying to. Oh, fuck it, the button's not working. I'm trying to interception.
RJ,
Yes.
let me check. Okay, when a creature you see barely hits another creature within 5 feet of you in the attack roll, 1d10 plus proficiency, 3, 8. You must be holding a shield or a simple or martial weapon. So in other words, you must have a weapon. So in that case then, the damage is reduced by 8. So we'll just add 8 back onto Ricky. Ricky, you have 9 hit points. Take them, Ken.
Would I have been able to cast shield as a reaction?
On the... You could have? Yes. Check your spell slots. The one warlock that doesn't bust through all of his spell slots in one go.
I get 2 spell slots, so I try to use them sparingly. So if I use my shield, would that stop the first or the second attack?
That would stop the second attack, yeah.
Okay, dope. I'm gonna pop a shield.
Yep.
So would that mean Fergus's damage reduction, would that apply to the first attack instead of the second?
I would.
He procced it on the second attack.
Okay.
So I'll give Fergus his interception back. Adair.
Oh dear. Times like this, I wish I had more long range spells, but I don't. I'll keep that in mind for my next level up.
Oh, it's cute. He thinks he's getting the next level up, guys. A 19 for 17 will hit.
Hold on, I'll show you my next character if Adair dies.
Did I
I'll
announce your
go ahead
turn?
and put him in the top 4. Yeah, that's it.
Fergus.
Oh, yeah. Fergus
I think
is
it's
going
7. Yep. There goes my next character if Adair dies.
Walking forward.
Absolutely not.
Going to reach out.
I can do it!
Touch nah, bro.
Be somebody shorter than me.
Say chin up.
He'll just be a
Oh,
tabaxi who
okay.
prefers to be a cat half the time.
Maybe. And
Plus 15. RJ, yay.
I'm going to swing at the stupid ass skeleton over there.
Yep.
with its ugly, dumb face.
24 for 13 will hit for 26.
And I got my second attack.
21 for 12 will hit for 24. Because, God forbid, we get into melee attacks with these creatures. As they collapse down and go bye-bye. Crumpling to the ground. God, did you know that would be 4,600 experience?
Do we level up?
No.
Righteous.
Whatever's behind that door cannot be worth it.
It's gotta be worth it.
Can you check the door, please?
Can you guys stand in the corner or like around me a little bit for a second, please?
It's a mighty fine looking door.
A mighty fine looking door.
You said knock down in the middle?
There you go. 14
that's
to everyone.
Thank you.
I'll just start throwing 14 around, everybody just stay still.
Thank you. I wonder what country sounds like in the what's floating sword.
Is the door
Beautiful.
locked?
I have locked it myself. But
So it was like 3 rounds, right?
like 3, I think, yeah. I have locked the door, but I did unlock it. I think I just had all these doors locked. But yeah.
I think I can get back in time to the Frost Road to finish whatever we were doing.
You really hadn't started what you were doing, you know.
Fuck.
A lot of layers. But
Like onions?
As you get to the door, it is unlocked.
Door. Listen at the door.
You hear the sound of shifting ice.
Shifting what?
Ice.
Ice? Ooh.
Same sound you've kind of heard since you've been in this island.
Let's have a
We found the load door.
You want to open it? I think it's okay. Is there a crack under the door I can look through?
No. Ceiling to floor.
Alright. Open it? Anyone?
I'll open it if you would like.
If you push a paw and open the door, the chamber contains a dead female frost giant encased in a solid block of carved ice to resemble a standing sarcophagus. The block of ice is 25 foot tall, 12 foot wide, 10 foot thick. Behind the entombed giant, embedded in the northern wall, is a door made of ice. The ceiling is carved in the scowling visage of a male frost giant with an icy beard. No, bro, you were first to walk in. So, could you make a religion check for me, please?
I'm really good at these.
Yeah, you are, and you
No,
just
I'm
keep
not.
telling yourself that.
You keep lying to yourself.
Oh.
There's our priest.
Oh.
Consecrate some holy.
I mean,
What?
nothing.
Oh, Fergus, my dear devout brother, I think there is some religious stuff on the other side of this room that I just cannot quite get my my mind behind.
Your guess may be as good as mine. I'm new to this god shit, but let me give it a crack.
That there is the carved visage, a representation of Therm, the evil god of frost giants.
Fergus clears his throat and said, "That there is a carved visage of Therm, an evil god of frost giants. Looking
It's like
very
I said it
special.
myself. Couldn't have put it better
Is it-
myself if I tried.
Is it an actual evil god, or is it a god you all call evil?
I'm looking to the fucking screen for the voice in my head to say something else.
It's not a phase, Mom. God. He's such a cool guy. Honestly, you gotta worship him more. You come to
Yeah.
another frozen door.
Oh God.
Do we melt the coffin and maybe check the body for a key?
I mean, we can just try to open the door.
That makes a lot more sense than just ravaging corpses.
Oh, is it frozen solid?
It's frozen closed.
Fergus, help me pull or push.
Sure.
Or I should help Fergus pull or push after casting guidance on him because he's the stronger one of us two.
If the door is frozen, can I whack it a couple of good times before I pull it?
And I'll also give Fergus my crowbar,
Ah, yes. This is a much better.
And I'll also give Fergus the help axe.
You can give him the crowbar,
job,
you can give him the
Adair.
help action. Advantage is advantage here, sir.
I'm giving him the strongest advantage of all.
The power of
The
friendship.
crowbar.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make an athletics check to crack open this door. With advantage.
Add a 4 to it.
Yeah, I love D4.
I'll just
God,
roll
you
it.
rolled a nat 1 there. There we go, 23. Door don't move.
I
Wow.
drop the crowbar and say, time for plan B and pick up my mallet. Oh, my mallet.
Are you sure it's locked? Have you tried opening it?
I mean, yeah, that's what he's doing right now.
No, I was using the crowbar. Not the handle.
Just try opening it. Like,
Yeah.
turn the stuff that opens the doors.
So,
Closed. Locked.
locked. I would say locked, but you can see like where the door does like part. It is a layer of ice that seems to divot in there as well. It has frozen over time.
Ah,
So can he throw guidance on that one as well? It's a free spell.
Sure.
All right.
Adair,
So
can you
I'll just-
concentrate on like just holding the fireball in your hand? Maybe like. Oh, okay, never mind.
We're busting down this door.
Tell me you said it.
So with
This is the correct scenario on
with
how
his-
to do this. 100%.
with his strength athletics and
So-
the +4.
So, as he pushes upon the door, trying his hardest as it dares, like, you got this, buddy, you got this, touches them up. Fergus starts spraying oil on it as he's pushing, which seems to somehow be doing stuff as he sparks up a torch next to it. Balthazar stands there with the thieves' tales like, we fucking got this, it's opening up, boys. It's like just the ice is just melting away and cracking. And somehow the thieves' tales are fucking helping. God knows how, as he cracks open the door. But somehow thieves' tales helped open a frozen door.
That's why you said it was locked.
I was trying to just.
Could everybody make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Gosh, I wasn't trying to.
Okay.
I was trying to show it off. Oh, I'm doing this all. Fergus taken out by a slip and fall.
He's all like, push it open, like that cartoonish, like skidding on the ground. Everybody comes to us, alright, we're good. We're good. Everything's fine and dandy. Things could not possibly roll initiative. JK. Leaning against the back wall of this room is a formidable weapon. A giant-sized great axe. Its steel head rests upon the icy floor.
Mm.
It is 15 foot tall.
Oh,
I
Let's figure out what that is. Yeah. 1 sec.
I'm gonna pick them up and bust their ass. I'm apologizing profusely to the party.
Can I go up to it and roll Arcana?
I was just gonna cast Identify.
You can roll Arcana upon it whilst he ritually casts that Identify. This here is magic.
Cool. And
Weren't you having sex or something?
This here is, after 10 minutes, this is the Berserker Axe of Vas Viken.
That's Vicken.
It has a +1. It is a magic weapon. You must attune to it. You also gain an additional 1 hit point. Your hit point maximum increases by 1 for each level you have attained. Yeah. So you get a +1 weapon and +1 hit points for every level that you have, provided you have attuned to the weapon.
Fun.
I
don't.
have a question.
And that thing's too
I
big to carry out. Oh wait,
and
I'm
store it.
crazy.
Do you know what? I will say, Obsidia, you got a decent enough check on this one. You know that with the magic of the giants, the person who attunes to a giant's magical item, such as, say, a giant's magical crown, or a giant's magical ring,
Right.
resizes to fit that wielder's specifications.
Specialities.
I would tell this to the group.
So the rings and the crown we found earlier.
The rings are sadly just rings, but the crown that one of your party members has attuned to and is wearing, that has resized.
And have not used for some reason.
Oh,
Huh.
well, whoever has the crown, come on and well, not really that.
Adair's wearing the crown.
Adair is wearing a crown.
Anybody want to try to pick up the X? You can have to make a game out of it.
Did you say it was 15 feet long?
Yes.
Let's see who's worthy.
The thing probably weighs like 300 pounds.
No. Okay.
So it's,
That's
essentially whoever wants the weapon has to attune to the weapon, and to attune to the weapon, you're gonna have to spend the next hour hugging it.
You're mine. You are mine.
Well, no, nobody.
I mean, we have time. We have 7 days time.
Could I hack weapon it?
Could I, Nabra, with the negative strength modifier, use the strength weapon?
You know, fair enough.
That's not what I asked.
Let's see.
I would say if I could pocket dimension a 15-foot axe and just unpocket dimension that bitch on shit, that would be funny.
You would need to attune to the weapon. At that point there, it would be a normal-sized axe.
Son of a...
See, as a bonus action, you conjure pat weapon in your hand, simple or martial melee weapon of your choice with the bond. Create a bond create a bond with a magic weapon you touch. You cannot bond with it if it's attuned. Yeah, so you would need to attune to it, to bond to it, really, because your ritual takes just as long as attunement. And it's the only way that you can call it yours. So,
I mean, we can take a short rest. You guys are pretty hurt.
Yeah.
Let's say I'll definitely take the axe if nobody wants it. I could use a packed weapon. I don't have one of those yet.
Take this shit. I just do not know who else wants it. So we're just kind of staring each other down right now. You need a pack.
Roll for it. Rollies! Rollies!
I was gonna say we can roll off.
Axe.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Let me just. The paladin, who uses a two-handed maul, is going. I have no use for this +1 magical weapon. But our warlock. Is this really the
Battle
conversation?
mage, baby.
Man, I've
we
had
have
some
to-
conversations in my time, but this. Ooh.
We have to force magic on RJ.
Yeah, you know what? I was gonna. You know what?
If you just want to roll for it, I'm just sitting here hearing this conversation. Like, what the fuck?
Like I just watched.
People actively
watched-
giving up magic items is a weird thing for me.
I watched Nabrow come forward, so I'm just like, oh, I mean, I don't know what anybody. I don't remember anybody's sheets or stats. So until you roll, I have no idea if you need this shit.
I've got plenty of magical gear. If you would like the axe, sir, that is all yours.
I grab it firmly by its over. I'm not saying this. Fergus. Tries to pick up the
At this point, we've an orgy going on down south. Like you, say the words.
I didn't intend to say it or make it sound like this, but Fergus grabs the axe by its oversized shaft and tries to see if he's worthy of Stormbreaker.
Yes!
You grab the shaft of this huge, girthy weapon. Oh, someone play the music. Good luck moving it right now, as it is. £650.
Yeah.
Let me calculate the drag.
But
just Dave the Barbarian style just starts dragging that bitch through the dungeon.
it's a paladin. That's the best part.
Oh, I'll summon a familiar and help him carry it.
But as you grab hold of the axe, do you take a short rest?
Yeah.
You start taking a short rest,
Take a
then
short
rock
rest.
off a short rest.
Nah, we cousins.
What?
Sorry, it's so vocal.
I need to start using those more. I didn't realize I get those back in a short rest.
God damn it, Ricky.
I'll just do a short rest. I believe I'm able to pick my spells again.
No.
Let me just make my. I'm talking about my artificer stuff.
They're long rests as well.
Are they?
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's Druid and something else can do it.
Probably like.
On a short rest? No, I think Order of the Scribe, maybe? Sure.
So let's see. This here is coming from there. I don't want it from there in a little sec. Trying to get it from a very good compendium. That way it just pulls in the way it should. D&D Beyond, Monsters, Adventures, Backgrounds. Where's the damn items? Items in there, that's odd. Let's go here. It is a... This says Berserker Axe, which is fantastic. So let's go like this, go like that. Let's see here. Sure. And you attune to the... That is the... Not the one. Go this way. It's not lit, it's a fucking magic item. Ah! There we go, so we'll call it a Berserker Battle Axe. One Berserker Battle Axe to you, RJ. Fully attuned. Equipped?
Oh, it's
Equipped?
beautiful.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Sweet. As you attune to them, you are cursed.
You sound cursed.
You are cursed.
Would I
Wonderful.
not have known there was
Do
a
I
curse
feel
on
them
it?
cursed?
Identify does not tell you there is a curse. Only legend lore tells you there's a curse.
Huh.
You are cursed.
I'm gonna.
And becoming attuned to this item, it extends a curse to you. You're unwilling to part with the axe, you keep it within arm's reach at all times. You have disadvantage with weapon attack rolls other than weapons made with this. You have disadvantage with weapon attack rolls if it's not made with this weapon. Unless no foe is within 60 foot of you that you can hear or see. That's the first part. Whenever a hostile creature damages you and you're in possession of this axe, you must make a wisdom saving throw or go berserk. Whilst berserk, you must use your action to attack the nearest creature. If you can make extra attacks as part of the action, you use those extra attacks. Moving to attack to the nearest creature, if you cannot get to your current one. If you have multiple targets, you attack one at random. You are berserk until you start your turn with no creatures within 60 foot of you that you can see or hear. Friendlies are creatures. Let's pick this up next week.
Okay.
Fine.
You want to know that I'm cursed?
Do I have remove
You know
curse?
that you're cursed now.
Okay, I'm not going to be turning immediately to Brunhild.
So the fun thing, remove curse doesn't actually remove the curse. It just allows you to throw away the item.
Really?
Is that 2024 remove curse or 20?
2014.
We're 2024 rules.
Yeah.
At your touch, all curses affecting one creature and If an object is cursed or magic item, the curse remains, but the spell breaks on its owner. So essentially, remove curse just lets you unattune from the weapon.